Don't stop. Don't stop, gotta get it going. Keep it moving, won't stop. Rhythm overflowing. Don't stop, gotta get it going. Keep it moving, won't stop. Rhythm overflowing. Don't stop, don't stop. Don't stop. Just reminded I can't hold the way that I used to love you. Your mother told me I would never be of any use to you. I just wish that you would pick up your telephone to me. I just wish that you would pick up your telephone to me. Sense when you said I was always the first, but I don't really care, cause you were always saying those things to me. I just wish that you would pick up your telephone to me. I just wish that you would pick up your telephone to me. It was the first thing that we always decided to do, and I will never hold back when it comes to complimenting you. I just wish that you would pick up your telephone to me. I just wish that you would pick up your telephone to me.
your loving arms around the ones you want tonight. We could stay together if we just come closer. I will be your window out through the other side.
love it, you wear it. What's your style? Get your merch at shop.eslgaming.com.
You ready? Huh? Hey, he's a good boy, huh? You ready? Huh?
Start your esports career now at play.eslgaming.com.
My name is Jordan Gilbert, aka Nothing.
Hi, my name is Sue Lee. My handle is Smix. I think it's important for these initiatives to happen. Empathy really, really goes a long way, and it always means so much to us, and I think that's where initiatives like this really help.
I encourage everyone in the community, anytime they see bullying, anytime they see someone getting called names, I encourage you to step up and say something.
Good luck, have fun.
Good luck, have fun.
DreamLeague Season 15 Western Europe DPC is brought to you by Intel, DHL, and DreamHack.
I am Rasmus, and I play for Helper Smashers.
Hello, my name is Aiden, also known as Insania. I am the team captain of Team Liquid.
My name is Skylark, and I play for Team Brame.
My name is Adrian, my nickname is Fata, and I play for Tundra Esport.
My name is Johan Sunstein, people know me as Snowtail, and I play for Team OG.
I'm Limp, I play mid for Team Alliance.
My name is Xentek, I'm from the United Kingdom. I play position 2 for Into the Bridge for my creep wave.
Hello everyone, I'm Milan from Team Ghost Frogs.
Hello, my nickname is Sedney and I'm the position 5 for Czech Team Hippomania.
Hello, I am Daki, I am 21 years old and I play mid for No Bounty Hunt.
My name is Miroslav Bukan, you probably know me by my nickname Boom. I play for Team Viking GG and I play mid.
Ghost Frogs are ready for the Dream League. Guys, come watch us, let's have fun together.
The Vikings are ready for Dream League.
Oh no, Rasmus though, caught in the middle of the puddle. He is just obliterated here as they go and they find themselves a guild gear over here on the side. The Stone Gate does get used. See, Mick Gay is going to take a little bit of time off here on the side and he's looking for the Chronosphere. He just goes and immediately finds himself this Medusa. The rest of the team is here. They've got plenty of damage, but they do get the Sonic Wave off, so they'll bass them up. But again, they follow up with that Cave offering, and she's tanky, but she's not tanky enough, Purge, because down goes Medusa. And the hunt is on. They're chasing after Rasmus. They'll be able to find the Venomancer. Feels like Koifa doesn't want to, though, and no, he does not, as he chases Tofu all the way into the base. The Bash brothers are real, and Sumail will clean up over on Stormstormer.
He's raiding. This is like Titans, but with a TA.
Oh, but they see him.
Oh, no, they have a ward and a sentry.
But did they have the damage though? He's actually able to get out with a refraction of the Aphotic Shield. He's able to jump away. Focus, still alive.
Level 2 egg.
They're able to kill the egg in time. RTW heads straight over towards Wish. Wish will still end up going down. Now over towards Skylark. Skylark to fall. Focus as well. 4 dead. GG well played. Another a 23-minute victory here from Nigma. It's going to get jumped. They get the Who Stomp. They're going to try and get the follow-up stun into him. The Supernova is down. Focus, he's able to get the BKB off. Lotus protecting him as well. The egg is going to go off successfully. They were one hit away from taking it down, but Stamana's able to get it off. Now with the Dream Call out, controlling both Miracle and ILTW, they've got to be careful on Nick. The BKB on cooldown. ILTW, he's trying to get in there. The false promise does come out. Kuro able to come in with the save, but they're catching up the Sven. They throw him up with the Yules. Wish and Skylight just continuing to control him. He blinks out, but the damage has already been done. ILTW falls. Focus into the river, tries to run, but Brame, they'll chase him down, take him out as well. 4 dead on Nigma.
Hello, we're here to brighten up your Monday a little bit. You're watching Dream League Season 15, powered by Intel, and today there is one series only. Only one in the lower division. We have Level Up taking on Hippomaniacs, and we're actually pretty close to starting time already. So let's get started. Yeah, we're definitely going to cheer up your Monday a bit more because Mondays are a tough day for a lot of people, but not for us because we have each other and we're going to have fun. I say we, and yes, I look like I'm by myself because at the moment I am, but not for very much longer because it is my biggest pleasure to introduce to you my panelists. We got T-Gov, we got Moxie.
Yay! Happy Monday!
Happy Monday. What's wrong with you, T?
I don't know, I just thought I'd go for a more.
I like this. We got T coming on with T. But we got Moxie coming on with the ukulele.
I do. I have a ukulele. I thought I would, try to cheer on one of our teams here that's been struggling a little bit.
When you say teams, there's only one team that's been struggling, not just a little bit, Moxie. Is struggling a lot a bit.
Yeah, I'm trying to be nice about it, which is why I wrote a nice little song.
Okay. She's talking about Hippomaniacs, and look at this.
Oh.
Yes, I got a microphone, because even though we're all wearing microphones, our now fourth member of the family, the ukulele, does not have a microphone. So now I have the microphone. I am looking forward to hearing your Hippomaniacs song.
All right. It's a little rough. I'm going to need the backup of T on this.
T? You prepared?
What am I? Sorry, hold on. Quick, lay down the foundation. How am I helping you here? Is it the yeehaws? Some clapping?
Don't clap because I'm going to get off rhythm. You can dance and give me some
yeehaws.
Oh,
God, this is it. I've got this right now.
All right, you guys ready? Here we go. Let's see if I can do
He's
this.
already dancing without there's music.
Can the hippos go and win a victory? They have yet to win a game, unfortunately. Oh, the hippos are in last place, and we sure would have a sad face if the hippos cannot win a victory.
I don't know if the people at home hear the production.
I hope they do.
But I hope they do. That enthusiasm was definitely enough to brighten up your Monday.
Can hippos do it? After Moxley has invigorated them with the song, the song of winning. Maybe today they can do it against arguably the second seed of the group.
Yeah, we can take a look at the standings just, in case people missed it. Level Up is doing quite good. They're actually doing quite good. They're 2-1 at the moment. The only series that they dropped is against Viking, and they just look like the team that is going to take second place.
I mean, this is a nice patch, too, for their boy, Ardio.
Yes, it is.
Again, the Brazilian sensation. But it's a situation where I believe Terrorblade just got buffed. And that is one of Ardio's favorite.
And then on the bottom, T.
Wait. Do we want a minor chord for that? I'll bring it back out here.
Oh, no.
Oh, wait.
Go on, please. Host with song, Shiva, please. Go on, take it away.
Sad.
Follow up from that, Shiva. Follow up from that.
It's like I tried by saying at the bottom.
I've got nothing.
I thought it was lovely.
I didn't even try and do karaoke until like 20 minutes.
I don't know. I was
That's just my mouth. That's not the ukulele.
Sorry, I've lost track of what's happening.
How are Hippomaniacs doing?
I mean, flip side, that sound effect, not good, unfortunately.
Sad tuba.
The only time they looked good was when they took a game off of Viking. But that was, if I remember correctly, it was like a Huskar or something, and they had like a little bit more of a flair. Brood? They brooded. Boop! They brooded. Yeah. Some type of cheese. But yeah, I think, unfortunately for Hippomaniacs, they haven't really found a footing yet. And I don't expect them to find it in this series because Level Up, they are a team that only lost to Viking. They are one of the few teams that has their own identity, and that is so scary in the low division when you have your own kind of take on the patch, because often low division teams kind of meld towards what the upper division teams are doing.
Wow, how do you know that Hippomaniacs didn't figure themselves out over the weekend?
We say that every week, Shiva, all right? I'm not going to beat around the bush. We say this every single week, and I'm tired of saying it. Like, I'd rather...
They have a chance, though. Please.
Did you not listen to my song, T-Governor?
It went from like 0.1% to 0.9%, and that is amazing odds for this team.
That's actually quite a big increase.
It's massive. No, but okay, jokes aside.
My bardic inspiration is working. Excellent.
There are a couple teams in this division that just don't, or maybe, again, if we can see an interview or the pre-game, post-game interview with Hippo if they were to win, but they just feel like they aren't able to put much time and commitment because their players aren't 100% full-time competitive players, right? They are doing other things.
They have other commitments.
Exactly, yeah. And that is the position of a lower division team that isn't able to truly aspire for the upper division, they can't fully commit. It's just you cannot live off this money.
Financially, not just with an eye on the future, you can't.
Exactly. So that's why, unfortunately, when Hippo is already 0-3, I can't see them suddenly having that eureka turnaround, because it's not like they have the time to find that solution. They only have enough time to kind of maybe scramble 1 or 2 strats together, and I don't think that's good enough, especially against Level Up. Maybe against Into the Breach, maybe against like the No Bounty Hunters, those middle pack teams. Easily we could say it's an even series because they are individually pretty good players. It's just the chemistry as a team is always a little bit a step below between, you know, the full-time teams playing in this division.
Yeah, and it definitely feels like their drafts are just, there's something missing every single time. They pick something perhaps just a little bit too difficult to execute, or they all in on just like one particular thing and they don't have a backup plan. And it's rough for them.
Yeah. It is rough for them. And I mean, we're not gonna, you know, sugarcoat it. This is gonna be an uphill battle for them. Hippomaniacs, just in general, all the series they have are uphill battles, but you also gotta, you know, have that 0.1%, you know, spark of hope so that they can do it, that they can pull it out, and they can improve, and they can find themselves. On the other side, we're here to talk about it. Level Up did already find themselves. They're boot camping. We've begun to know the team a little bit more over time because they're winning quite a few series here and there. And we are going to get to know DNZ a lot more as he talks about how he started.
He's up in the air, he's out. The mana just enough to get him away from this, but Crystalis, he's not going to have the same luxuries. Crystalis goes down, will buy back. They're just cleaning them up one by one here.
Hello, my name is Dino Shavuk, nickname is DNZ. I play position 4 for Level Up. A long time ago, I was working as a waiter. I never had plans of being a pro in Dota, and I was always, like, ever since Ranked came, I was in top 200, like, non-stop in leaderboards, and I would play, you know, with best European players, non-stop in CS players. And yeah, these Balkan guys knew me, and we tried, you know, I tried playing with them. Won a couple of games, some small tournaments, and I was having fun, but I was working a side job. After playing with them a bit, I figured out, you know, I'm still better on my job. It was a really good paid job, and I was like enjoying it. And then later, you know, after the Level Up, I got the Penta offer where I got the contract and everything, and I kind of took a leap of faith. Yeah.
Gaby comes in and gets off the counterspell in time, but Funix still over the burrow, trying to lock down into the Phantom's embrace. They've got the silence out. Audio's over with the damage.
I met a lot of cool people. I went through a lot. I had like one of the best days of my life. Were like around, you know, boot camps and tournaments and stuff. So I cannot say I regret any of it, and I will not regret any of it. And I will keep trying, you know. But until the point where I see that I'm being overrun by everyone, that's probably when I'm gonna put a stop to it. But until then, I'm gonna keep giving my best and see what happens.
GG is called. Level Up. They'll finally close up the game 2, and with that, the series is theirs.
I feel like Level Up is one of those teams, and DNZ part of that as well, one of those teams, that's what we want Division 2 to be. These are 5 guys that have the individual skills, and they just needed to have the stability of an org to be able to actually commit and actually put the effort in and the time in, and then everybody rallies behind them. They've got a coach, they got smoothie makers. Very good. I personally would like one of those too. But this is what we want to see from a Division 2 team, right, T?
Yeah, for sure. I think that's hopefully what the DPC will be bringing more into, because like Season 1, it's hard to find that investment, and then moving further, you get these teams getting it. And I think Level Up beforehand, the likes of Noob, DNZ, and LeBron, they were on tempo. So they kind of had some sort of support and a boot camp, but seeing it kind of tick over to the new team as well, it helps a lot with a new organization. And just in time, you'd hope that all lower division teams across all the regions have that extra something to push them away from being the Hippomaniacs of the world, where they are forced to have real life jobs and stuff, and they can maybe fully commit to really becoming like the next team to think of.
Yeah, and I think while Hippomaniacs, you know, they haven't gotten a lot of success in terms of just actual results in a tournament, they are doing a good job still promoting esports in the Czech Republic, because that's why they started this team, Moxie.
Yeah, you know, it's nice. It's always nice when you can get a little bit of that national pride mixed in there. But, you know, that is, of course, like you said, it's the dream, is the fact that you're playing in lower div, you're getting these people, you know, interested, they're starting to take notice of you, they say, oh man, I like this team. I think that this team has potential, or I really like this player. I want to enable them, and they make it so that, you know, they can focus just straight up on the Dota, because that is a huge problem. I think you hear a lot of the teams talk about it when you say, you know, oh, are you doing any of their jobs? And they say no, because you can't be a professional in Dota if you're doing a second job.
Yeah, you just don't have enough time in your day to practice as much as your opponents, and that's really what it's going to come down to. You got to be able to grind and train and practice and scrim and also sleep and eat and work out a little bit and repeat. Yes. Right?
You pretty much ticked all the boxes of what a pro player needs to do, yeah.
Hey, it's easy.
When you say
When you have an org behind you, it is very easy.
Yeah, putting it into practice when you're, like, even, for example, if you think of, like, the Hellbest Smashers of the world, right? They're in the upper division right now. They have no other support than the money from tournaments.
Yeah.
And it's the realization that if you don't succeed, that paycheck is going to be a lot smaller. And how far does that truly go? And that is how kind of the scary position of Dota is great if you're, top 16 in the world. If you're not top 16 in the world,
I mean, even top 16 is not a guarantee.
That's true, yeah. And
mostly you got to be top 10.
And like, listen to the DNZ interview. Even though he has support of an org, it's like the leap of faith. I had to leave my full-time job just to try this out, and it's very scary if you're not the teams going to TI and not teams going to majors.
Yeah.
You are putting a lot more kind of faith and trust in yourself, and then seeing orgs come in helps that a little bit for sure.
A little bit or a lot of it in the case for the players of Level Up. We just need more orgs like Level Up that do that. Actually, there's 2 teams boot camping at Level Up. What's the other one again? Is it Brame?
It's Brame, yeah.
Are they practicing a lot together? Did we ask that? I feel like we asked that.
There was an interview where I believe Spartan basically said, anytime, any day, we'll scrim them. And like, they said that they may have scrimmed at 1 in the morning, which is unheard of in the scrim scene. That just doesn't happen.
That is, for those guys, that's the dream, right? You're still up late at night. You're like, wow, I don't want to go to bed yet, and there's 5 other guys that also don't want to go to bed yet. Hey, you want to play a scrim?
I mean, they eat, sleep, breathe Dota. So I mean, when they're not sleeping, they're Dota. When it's the perfect setup where you've just surrounded yourself, totally immersed yourself in a game that you love. Yeah, so it's gonna pay off.
They have immersed themselves in Dota, just like we have immersed ourselves in Bloodies.
I mean, there's so many.
I gotta remove some of them. I'm sorry.
I removed mine. I still look short. I thought that was the reason.
No, maybe they put the chairs lower.
Oh, it is. Oh my. That's better. No, I'm too tall now. Hold on. Wait. Yeah, because look, now, if you look at yourself, you kind of full in frame. Yeah. Now, if we go back to me and Moxie real quick.
See, my problem is if my chair is up too high, I can't get on it.
That's true. I've seen you try to climb it.
I know,
but they won't see the kick step to get onto the chair.
No, but Cheever then asks, "What are you doing?"
She's like this. Like, there's a chair here.
Yeah.
Wait, I'm gonna.
No, why are
Can we do it
no,
here?
Please,
fine,
no.
No, it's for the show.
Like leaning it back a little bit.
Yeah, but
and
can't
then
you put a box?
pushing yourself back. And
I've been asking for a box since season 1, and they won't give me a box.
Yeah.
I just have Cheever making fun of me.
I'm sorry. You can make fun of me too. I don't fit in the sweatpants.
It doesn't work that way.
Yes, it does.
You can flame
Everybody
us.
got sweatpants, but mine are too short. And I tried to go for the biggest size possible, XXL, longest in the land. But if you are leg length 36,
high five for being short, Moxie. We got them.
Woo!
Yeah.
I do have them.
I couldn't reach that practically.
All right. The fact that this music is starting means that we are very, very close. So stay tuned. We'll be right back with the draft of Level Up versus Hippomaniacs.
It's like a wild wind. It moves me. Can't hide, cannot escape. You drive me so wild and beautiful. You're strong and wonderful. High in the sky, I feel it in my bones. You drive.
We are live with Hippomaniacs and Level Up and the draft of the first game of this best of 3 series. We're in the lower division of the Western European DPC League. You're watching DreamLeague Season 15 powered by Intel. Did I already say that? I'm not entirely sure. Hereby I said it again because it's that important that I say that. But yeah, we are very close to the draft. And Tigov is really upset because he thought he was able to get into the lobby to see the draft live unfold, but he is probably too late.
No,
So-
I think it's actually we're waiting for
What?
the lower division of Eastern Europe to finish.
Oh, no, that's not a thing.
Because that's what the admin does. I just messaged
Is
the
that
admin.
a thing?
I think
I just messaged the admin. I was like, yo, Chief, hold
Yo,
the lobby.
Chief.
20 seconds. Give
Hold.
me hold the lobby for me, Chief.
Hold.
And then yeah, there's just no lobby.
I don't know if that was picked up again by the microphone.
Where is it?
That was
What?
our production shouting no very loudly. Oh, wait, we have one.
But where's the lobby details in the Discord? What?
Don't tell him it's in the Discord. T. Oh.
Oh no, people. Do we actually have
but
a
then
game?
we don't have a draft. Then I was also
So I am right.
wrong. Well, I don't know. I
just-
mean, obviously, we don't have a draft in front of our, like, you know.
Oh, yeah,
there.
okay, cool. So nice. So yeah, basically, Bossman Admin, who does do it all, he did tell me that the lower division of Eastern Europe is underway, therefore there isn't a lobby.
How long is that? Is that in game 3 then?
I'm looking right now.
Yeah, I'm very happy that you're all joining us for this joyous adventure called Monday Evening in the DreamLeague Studios. And it's nice, you know, you're figuring it all out as we go along, and you're here right along with us. It's just a nice bonding experience.
Do we actually have to wait for
team building?
Oh, mate, this is dead.
Don't be so
looks like
negative.
there's still a game going on.
Oh, exciting! Who's playing who? Bait versus
Team Empire.
Oh, that's actually, well, shouldn't that be a 2-0? It's not a 2-0. It's 1-1.
It's 1-1.
it is
It's Bait
affirmative.
1.
Bait's gonna win.
Dude, is Bait actually going
I mean,
to
they're
win?
up.
Oh,
They're
yeah,
up
they're
8K.
Yeah.
What's the standings like there, T, at the moment?
Hold on.
Hold.
I didn't have that ready.
Oh, now I can't watch the game. T.
I mean, we have to prioritize here. Okay, so Bait currently is in 5th place with 1 and 2. Empire is in 3rd with a 2 and 1. Therefore, if Bait is able to win this series, they both finish 2 and 2, sitting at a 3rd place.
That's pretty high.
Wait, hold on, wait. Does this come out?
Don't break it. T.
Dude,
Don't
I
break
don't think
it.
it.
No, no,
I don't
no,
think it
no,
comes
no,
out.
no.
We could have given them the screen.
We could
There's
have.
a screen down here. I wasn't just breaking things, but yeah. Yeah, so I guess
I
we.
will also show the screen.
Oh,
no? It's me!
That's you. So yeah.
Ta-da!
Which is weird. So I guess we actually just we have to wait for this series to end.
Yeah.
Which is
So-
the first time in our history of the Monday casts.
Yeah.
Shocking.
So we, we just chilled a little bit. You guys can chill a little bit longer as well, because we are gonna have to wait for that series to be done. And I believe we might even be able to put it up for you on the screen, but I'm not entirely sure. Otherwise, where can they watch it? Is it Evo Plus? Or is it ESL Dota
think it's
2?
ESL.
ESL.
Oh, we will show it. We will show it.
Yes.
Very good.
Ooh.
So we will show it, and then when we're back, it's drafting time, hopefully then, for Hippomaniacs and Level Up. So stay tuned, enjoy some more of your relaxing Monday, and come back for even more of a relaxing Monday after the series is over. That's hippos, guys. In case people don't, that's the sound that hippos make.
That's actually my stomach.
Yeah, I mean, you could very
Yikes.
well be confused by T's
Don't
stomach,
judge.
which is why I emphasized it. I'm not judging.
Wait, tell me if I'm going.
Some people's stomachs are just really loud, especially after they've just eaten, and you did just eat.
I'm gonna need him to do that when I play my songs now. He has to play percussion on his tummy now.
I don't know what I'm doing anymore, guys. I thought I was going to get Level Up Hippomaniac straight off the bat
you
with a
me
drop,
too.
but now I've got to wait for Bait Wait, throw this game.
What do you think they're gonna throw? Oh, but they got IO gyro.
Yeah, I mean they're fine. They're AK up. Like, we could do the first ever TO restream of another TO, but the TOs are both owned by the same TO. Therefore, there's no real complaints. We get the game off and we just start casting their game.
We could do that if you really wanted to.
Nah, I feel like going to.
I think that's maybe a little bit disrespectful to Echo Plus.
Good, that's
because
exactly.
I've been really enjoying his cast.
So how about we let them?
Yeah, well,
listen
if you guys wouldn't interrupt me every single time, then we would have already gone to a break.
Oh, T almost just snarfed his teeth. Get your snacks.
We will be back after a break with Draft Hippomaniacs Level Up. Of course, stay tuned. Have a good couple of minutes. We'll see you soon.
See if Bates are going to feel pressure to try and make something happen here, because it doesn't look like Team Empire are going to give them much of an opportunity of making themselves open to an attack. It's going to have to be Bait just going into the base with Stampede. Relatively easy to do.
Yep, because you always have a backup plan as well. Just running away, obviously.
Arrow hit Vance
back up by the arrow. Yeah, that could be a kill if they want to force this. There they go. Hoof stop. Bye-bye Vance. No buyback. He lost the Enchantress. Yeah, you're right. No buyback. But 40 seconds down. You can at least keep hitting the racks. The Crimson Guard stops the damage on the gyro a fair amount, but at least the racks will fall bit by bit.
Aegis is up in 15 seconds now. Let's see if Empire can do a perfectly timed kill onto Dendi. Again, without Vanscore, they don't seem too willing to go for it.
It's just not worth it, especially because the gyro is really leading the way, right? Like Dendi's staying in the backlines intelligently as well. Because, yeah, if you have Aegis, it seems like you might be the one that wants to go up to the high ground, but in this case, gyro is the tank. He's the constant damage dealer. You know, he's the actual tanky hero out of the two. Dendi can just jump in afterwards. He happens to die with Aegis, great. If not, it's just the threat of the Aegis that is already good enough.
Yeah, definitely. Dendi already up to level 21. Now has Meld Dispel, so we've got a Dispel as well for Dendi here. Getting rid of probably Solar Crest. Whirling Death is not bad. Not much else he can look to dispel off of himself this game. The enchant, I guess, for the slow is usually really annoying, so that's at least some credit there. As Team Empire currently playing underneath a Bait ward. Should be dewarded, yeah, pretty much instantly here. Smiley not even standing nearby to make sure that it goes. He's actually farmed up quite a bit of gold as well. Nearly has enough for the Eye of Scotty. As Bait will make an aggressive smoke play here. The trap silencing up Petushara. Nonetheless, not wanting to make the jump. Instead, they're going to go into the triangle where they see Seiyu, but he gets the blink out in time. The trap only connecting onto Petushara there. Smiley Knight forced to leave the Ancients as that he was farming his Vanscore, blocking the arrow with the Wild Wing Ripper. In exchange, he's going to be ripped apart by the Rocket Barrage. Petushara got a little bit too close there. They're going to hit him now with the debuff of the Spirit Vessel. Caught by the call down. Here's going to be 3 heroes as there's now a 2-man Earth Spike on from the Lion. Is it enough damage? No, it's not. Smiley Knight with the Omni Slash level 3 is not enough. Dodges one of the auto attacks from Dendi, but the second one one is more than enough damage, along with Watson. They did at least get the Wisp, but only Petushara is going to be alive after Seiyu buys back. He's going to have to blink in, gets a nice two-man impale. A Hex onto Dendi will not save the life of Petushara, however. That's another buyback here, along with Smiley Knight. Will slow Dendi to a crawl, but he's got plenty of stacks of Refraction ready to go. Dendi looking to turn, Blink Dagger in 3 seconds, along with the Scythe of Vice. Might look to go for it, lands the Scythe here. Does not get the opportunity to close the gap, though. Limitless as well, just barely missing, but it looks like the flat cannon damage is not going to be enough either. Juggernaut just barely staying alive, retreating into his fountain.
And God for that Crimson Guard. And Dendi hadn't realized sooner rather, that Smiley Knight was committing a suicidal play. Like, Dendi has too much respect there for Smiley Knight because he almost got it. Now they turn into a pick. There's the reinitiation with the high guy. It's going to work out for them regardless. Bye-bye, Smiley Knight. Vanscore and Seiyu join hands and go to the other side as Petushara. Oh, there's going to go. He's not even going to fight. GG is called. Empire will lose game number 3, and we're going to get their second defeat and Bates' second win, meaning both teams are now tied together with Prosti Esli as well, putting themselves very much in the mid-table.
Yeah.
When the sun goes down on Friday, and the air is getting vibey, meeting buddies down the corner. Way to go, let's get this party started, and everybody go, oh yeah. Say oh yeah. Feel the rhythm of the dance floor. Oh yeah. Say oh yeah. And tonight we paint the town red. Everyone is just a wild child. Gonna dance until I drop dead. Have the ball as if there were no tomorrow. And everybody go, oh yeah. Say oh yeah. Feel the rhythm of the dance floor. Oh yeah. Say oh yeah. Dance in the moonlight, like crazy in the streets till the sunrise. Yeah, we're riding the spotlight tonight, when everybody's watching. We're just doing one thing. We dance, we dance, we dance, we dance, we dance, we dance, we. Feel the rhythm of the dance floor. And everybody go, oh yeah. Say oh yeah. Feel the rhythm of the dance floor. Oh yeah. Say oh yeah.
We're so connected, even though oceans apart. You are the person I call home. Need to be near you to feel closer to your heart. Without you, there's no place to go. I don't know where I end or where you start, because I just want to be one. I need for you to know that from the start you weren't alone, cause you're the one. Give me wings to fly, to lift you up and away, to save us from this pain. Don't let us go, be swept away, swept away. Your wings to fly, no more chasing the day. It's not hiding away, and let us go, be swept away. I want you by my side so you can feel it too. I want you to see the things I see, and when you smile, I'm smiling too. Give me wings to fly, to lift you up and away, to save us from this pain. Oh, let us both be swept away, swept away. Your wings to fly, no more chasing the day. There's some hiding away, and let us both be swept away, swept away, swept away. Your wings to fly, no more chasing the day. There's some hiding away, and let us both be swept away, swept away, swept away.
When this is over, I will come to you, come back to you. When this is over, we'll be free. When this is over, we will touch just like we did before. When this is over, you will see. Yeah. When this is over, I will run to you, I'll run to you. When this is over, we'll be free. Yeah. When this is over, I will hold your hand, I'll hold your hand. When this is over, when this is over, no more hide behind a wall. Can hear the voice of freedom call. When this is over, I will run to you, I'll run to you. When this is over, we'll be free. Ooh. When this is over, I will hold your hand, I'll hold your hand. When this is over,
It's gotta be the story of my life. I'm standing at the doors to paradise. I'm waiting for somebody heavenly to let me in. It's gotta be the story of my life. I'm knocking at the door all day, all night. I'll give away my heart, I'll give it up just to let me in. I'm on a search for my chosen one. I'm on a search till the end of time. In my heart you're near, but you're so far away. I want you so much more than I can say. It's gotta be the story of my life. I'm standing at the doors to paradise. I'm waiting for somebody heavenly to let me in. It's gotta be the story of my life. I'm knocking at the door all day, all night. I'll give away my heart, I'll give it up just to let me in. Wherever I go, I'm calling you. Behind every door, I hope there's you. Wherever I go, I'm calling you, calling you. Behind every door, I hope there's you. It's gotta be the story of my life. I'm standing at the doors to paradise. I'm waiting for somebody heavenly to let me in. It's gotta be the story of my life. I'm knocking at the door all day, all night. I'll give away my heart, I'll give it up just to let me in. Oh, to let me in. It's gotta be the story of my life. I'm standing at the doors to paradise. I'm waiting for somebody heavenly
and welcome back. DreamLeague Season 15 here. We have Hippomaniacs to level up. And we are going to have one best of 3 here in the lower division of the Western European DPC League. I'm joined by Moxie and T Governor. You actually say this time. And how was that, T?
You've been improving on your British. You did veer away from saying words with T's, though. You have to drop them a little bit harder.
Okay. Give me some words to say.
Butter.
Butter.
There you go.
A little bit butter, a little bit bread.
Little bit butter.
Little bit butter with cup of
Water.
Water
bottle.
Water bottle.
Water bottle.
Water bottle. You don't have the tea.
Huh?
Do you say the tea in bottle? Water bottle.
Bottle.
Nah, it depends, right? Because depends how quickly I'm talking. Like if I'm speaking normally, probably, but if it's quick, you can drop.
What if you're very
drop the
posh?
second T to bottle.
What
if you're very posh?
I mean, they're the opposite. They're like, oh yes.
Water bottle.
Water
bottle, please. Yeah.
Could I get the water bottle, please? Yes.
Yes. Thank you for your water bottle.
Thank you.
It's especially lovely.
Especially lovely.
Yeah, but well, none of us are like that, so we're just bottle mate. Yeah, throw it in.
Bottle mate.
Bottle mate. I thought you were gonna do it then.
I was very happy that the cap was on proper.
I love Mondays. This is great.
We're killing T.
I don't know. I feel like if you could do it for an entire cast, then I'm down.
We could go a full cast like this. I could do it.
Could you do it?
Yeah, I could do it.
No pressure. We will try to do a full cast like this. It is very difficult without bursting into laughter. We do have one best of 3. So we had a little bit of a delay because of the other lower division series going on earlier, but Bait was successful there in their series against Team Empire, and that means we now have got a couple more minutes before we have the draft of Hippomaniacs versus Level Up, and we figured we will update you a little bit on what we said before about these teams, Moxie.
Yeah, it's one of those things where, Hippomaniacs, they're kind of against the odds here. They're not looking too hot, but at the same time, you have to keep in mind that, they're going up against Level Up, which is, I think they're second ranking right now, currently. They look really, really strong, but the problem with Hippomaniacs draft is the fact that we're still having issues with the fact that,
What was it?
Ooh. What?
Issues. That's like my old head teacher, headmaster. Yeah. She would always the issues with today's assembly, and it was like that just gave me some nostalgia from school. Oh my god! Please continue. The first ever British panel of all 3. Congratulations. Please proceed. Take it away.
With Hippomaniacs draft, though, it comes back to the fact that they're a little off on a lot of things. You're not finding the quite right combination of heroes necessarily, and then on top of that is that they tend to lean too heavily on just one particular strat that's not necessarily easily to
to execute.
That's exactly it. Yes.
But are they going to win today, T? Is this the series? Is this Hippomaniacs' first series win?
You're so posh with it. I feel like I need to go super opposite. Nah, mate. You know what I mean, mate? I think these guys they're just gonna be dead in two games. Boom, finished. Nah, I don't expect them to be able to win this series. Unfortunately, putting it bluntly, I think they're just massive underdogs with the ability to maybe show us some good moments because they have 3 weeks in a row, 3 series in a row. They've lacked kind of substance to ever win a series. I want to be surprised, though. I would happily be surprised and have to eat my words, but...
Well, they did win 1 game against Viking, and so did Level Up. But the game that Hippomaniacs won against Viking, they were picking Broodmother, and that's a bit of a bit of a surprise. Want to see that?
That is, yeah. Get it through the draft, and maybe, yeah. But don't first phase it. That was the big issue, right?
Oh, yeah.
It's the first game, first time they played it, it was like, surprise! I'm a Broodmother. Bam, bam, bam. It does work. Second game, they just first phased it, thinking it was broken with no counters, and they just lost quite quickly. And just to update everyone, we're not just doing small talk for the fun of it, starting our own little British-esque podcast. The servers in Western Europe are actually, a bit, shoddy right now. So they're just trying to find the correct one to queue up into.
Which leads me to give you a message, T. They are going to rehost. You probably should change which lobby you're in, unless everybody is still in there. We're in them.
It looks like everyone's in there.
Yeah, so currently what's happening is they're just making sure all teams are happy to play on the same server, because normally it's always Luxembourg, and that's the one that's got the issues. So just making sure both teams are okay playing on a new server. I
think.
Is he asking for Australia?
Yes. Oh. We're now in Perfect World servers. Everyone will have ping. No, that's not. That's not,
That's not
happening.
true. That's
not
not
true. Oi! It started though, didn't it?
It started out, didn't it? Yeah.
No, I feel like this is amazing.
You
Right
feeling right at
now,
home, T?
I'm just gonna load up Twitch chat just to kind of gauge.
No, please.
No, it's fine. I won't give you the honest opinion. I'll give you the filtered opinion.
Give me the filtered Twitch chat opinion,
Well,
please.
how long has it been going on for? Did you start?
Too long. Oh, what? No, this is wrong.
Whoa.
No.
No, that's very
That
wrong.
is not.
This was yesterday.
There we go.
There we go.
Hey.
Shiva dropped the tea in bread. Yes, because that's possible.
Bread.
Good job, Endo.
Bread.
Right, the tea. There's always a tea in every word.
Bread.
All right.
Mate, yeah, chat's just very British right now.
Oh. Yeah. Are they? Are they saying what's the? You what, mate?
I'm sorry.
You what, mate?
You what, mate? Oi, oi, oi.
I'm
Oi,
sorry,
oi, oi, oi.
eCatco, who says it wasn't funny. I'm so sorry.
What wasn't funny? What are you calling that funny,
right,
mate?
You're right, mate. You want some?
All right,
I'll
then.
give it you.
We do have, of course, a draft.
Yeah.
And how do you say Dota heroes with
Dota heroes.
a British accent?
Snapfire, Abaddon, Grimstrokes band,
She was honestly more British than
together
me at
with
this point.
Lena, Warlock and Centaur band as well.
All right, here's the real question. Would you like Shiva to be doing this for all future,
Please no.
DPC work? Again,
I need to practice on that. Please no.
that could be the next thing. Shiva hosting TI, and you turn up main stage.
Good afternoon. Welcome to the International.
Yeah, exactly.
Ooh, that sounds very posh.
Welcome to the International 2021. Oh, we old.
2021.
2021.
Yeah, see, we're practicing already. Good
Practicing already.
All right.
Hippomaniacs.
Like
Abaddon
a nice
first pick.
elocution lesson.
Do we like Abaddon first pick? Seni has been playing it on position 5 quite a bit. I don't think there's a lot of flex potential on their heroes, so that would mean that Hippomaniacs have now selected both their support duo, like the support heroes, at the first two.
Personally, I despise Abaddon.
Wow.
Because of two things. Teams don't really like flexing it when in the offlane it might be able to have some annoyance there. But second to that, when it's a 5, if you don't pick the correct carry that's enabled by the Abaddon, you then instantly lack the team fight, the lockdown, the presence, and the whole idea of Abaddon is you tank and you enable a win condition. So far, I'm yet to see teams correctly draft Abaddon to make it feel like you can first pick it and have a great game.
I'm a bit surprised because in the past, like, we've been seeing many of the teams actually picking up their position 2, their mid, early. So why do you think that Hippomaniacs has opted to choose these two supports? Because I know a lot of times, especially in Season 1 of DPC, I know Kyle specifically did not like when you got your two supports picked up so early.
I think for Hippomaniacs, they're in a different position than most teams where they can't draft off their own experience. So it's more like their core players don't have the biggest hero pool, so you can't just pick it early and then somehow flex it to the end and surprise your opponent. They need to rely more on seeing more information in the draft to then unlock their cores games. And that's why we most likely are seeing the 5-4 opening. It's because then they get to just go, okay, second phase, let's show 2 more cores, and there's nothing too creative with it. It's just allows them to have a very simple to execute draft and overcomplicating themselves.
But you said you didn't like Abaddon
I
when
don't.
he's paired up with, or unless he's paired up with specific carries.
Yes. So,
what are those?
So, for example, any hero that thrives on the front line that Abaddon brings, so like a Medusa, or a hero that has a bit more kill potential and independence, so a Troll Warlord, they're kind of like the big 2 that come to mind. And then, of course, you have the classic like Abaddon Morphling lane, but that could actually work really well here, especially into a lifestealer. It's just we haven't seen that in some time.
Is it perhaps that they're worried too that they might see something that's like with the DOT, like an axe? Because I know that the pool for offlaners has gotten substantially smaller
The
over time.
stonks on Axe have gone through the roof in the last week, ever since we saw at least Zai play it that one time. It kind of... The funny thing about that game was Zai played it in a different way than how everyone else is playing it, just because he went for the kind of the meme Vanguard Manta build, skipping waves and less teamfight presence. But then everyone was like, wait a second, that Axe is actually pretty good. And now they're just playing the classic Vanguard Blade Mail build. But yeah, for offlaners still, in terms of the S tier ones, it's the Centaur, the Axe, the Tidehunter, and in some rare occasions you might even slot Underlord up there.
All right, well, the brood mother that we talked about for Hippomaniacs no longer in the pool, so their chances of cheese
gone.
Gone.
I mean, did you think that they were going to go for cheese, though, at this point, with this kind of an opening?
I think we, again, the term cheese is kind of old now in the idea that these heroes are actually pretty good, less that it's like a surprise. I don't think we actually have cheese heroes. If anything, the cheese heroes nowadays would be like the Tinker, the Techies, but like I think the Brood, the way that you play now, it's just a solid offlane of what it brings. But yeah, in regards to that, I think Hippomaniacs, they don't have to be creative here. Like they're not drafting creatively with like flexing anything, so we don't have to worry too much about them going to left field because they're just going to go for a solid draft. Like they pick Mag, most likely it'll be a PA or the Juggernaut, any of these naturally empowered cores.
For a team that doesn't really practice as much, though, I think that's, you know, you gotta go with simplistic.
And this is very simple.
Yeah, this is pretty straightforward.
Yeah. You empower one core, gets a quick active item, you play around the annoyance of Abaddon running at you, and then suddenly you have this death full built. There's the PA, as expected. Lifesteal actually does pretty well against PA because you naturally you can buy Halberd, you buy armor items, be it Armlet or AC, and yeah, it's surprisingly a very good core against the physical damage.
10 seconds remaining.
I mean, in the past, too, we've seen drafts coming out where, you know, they've got this very strong negative armor sort of start, but then you just pile on the armor the entire time.
And now we have the Tide
There he
Hunter.
is.
Yes.
The big tanky boy.
One of the classic counters to PA, simply because you sit in the lane, you're already a tanky hero, but now you have free stick charges from the dagger spam, the only way that PA gets to farm a PA Tide lane. And I think the important thing to note with Level Up's draft so far is you don't really know who is the mid and who is the 4, or at least the 5, just because Snapfire noob plays on mid lane and they can play at 5. So they don't have ultimate last pick in the draft, but this is what the Snapfire has kind of presented itself as. It's a, where are we going? And unlike the Maniac's draft, I guess their flex right now is simply Mag could be mid or offlane, Abaddon could be offlane or 5, but realistically, I just expect it to be Abaddon 5 and then maybe Mag's flexed, but most likely mid because I think Mag mid's a little bit better than offlane, unless you're maybe like VP, where you have DM who gets to play it, a much more solid Magnus player.
Well, we have seen both Mambos and Curry play carry and mid, like they've switched about a little bit during the first few series that they played. Curious what is going to be today. Do we have any info on that?
On who's playing what role?
Yeah.
Are you joking?
Yeah, see? Why would you ask such silly questions, Shiva? Are you joking?
Oh, it makes me miss Billy Bobby.
Was that? Wait.
It was
real
Billy
question. Who was? What's that soundbite from?
Billy Bobby.
What's Billy Bobby?
It's like some commercial.
Oh, I was worried it was me.
No, I think it's some commercial somewhere.
He can't even tell himself.
Billy Bobby.
As if we're not.
You don't know the commercial Billy Bobby?
No, we don't have that commercial where I'm from. I don't
No,
think.
it was a DreamLeague special.
It was a DreamLeague one?
Back in the day. There's going to be...
Back in my day?
Back in my day, there's going to be some people in chat, mate, that will know exactly what I'm talking about.
In it. Drop the in it then. In it. There we go.
Well, I went from being very posh to all of a sudden,
Oi, mate, back in my day, I could talk like this too. I just have to hold my mouth in a weird way.
Yeah, luckily the camera's not on you as you're trying to say this.
Ember Timbersaw banned out. And the Viper removed on the side of Hippomaniacs. You have to ban out Viper when you're playing PA, so that's a good one there. But we are waiting for the mid lane, and Hippomaniacs, I think they have got some flexibility to put the Magnus mid if they really wanted to, but they get overall last pick, so hopefully they'll set themselves up for success in that mid lane. And that also means that both Curry and Mambos could still be flexible in who's playing which role.
Yeah, the interesting thing for Level Up here is they just have a lot of minus armor. Of course, we have the Snapfire, Little Shredder, the Gush from Tidehunter, and the disparity of mag lineups for anything else, it's that hero with the Magnus will always be able to farm quicker than the enemy. But if your opponent who doesn't have Magnus can then take Roshan whilst that hero is farming, you can kind of have tit for tat, one for one. Now, sure, you might have half an item more, but we now have the Aegis, so...
And on top of that, they might not have Magnus. However, they have Rubik, which is almost the same, because it should be a very easy spell to steal.
Yeah, for sure. Trying to think of... What's the easiest spell to steal?
Shield on a Baron.
Of course, it's Black Hole. There's literally nothing else, Black Hole's very... Yeah. Yeah, but yeah.
Any channel. Anyways. I think that's channel.
For some reason, I thought this was going to be a hard question. I have to think, and I was like, wait a second. Channeling exists.
Hold on a second.
Hold the phone there, mate. It's pretty
I want
easy.
to see something over on Level Up, though. I would like to see something that's very good at skirmishing, and I know they've already taken out the Puck, which has been very, very popular. It doesn't have the greatest of win rates, but is one of those heroes that can easily, find engagements, make things happen. Just because we do have some rather high cooldowns over on the side of Level Up with the Tidehunter. Obviously, Ravage is a bit high, and the Snapfire Kisses, so interesting.
So is that Snap mid?
Yeah, most likely, yep. Snap mid with then the Rubik and the Phoenix being the 4 or the 5. Most likely will be just Phoenix 5 and Rubik 4. But maybe it's a little bit of versatility there. All round, solid draft from them. It scales well. But I guess the key thing, like Moxie just said, cooldowns are going to be their biggest enemy, where we saw yesterday when Na'Vi picked a lot of team fight, when they mess up their spells and misclick their ultimates, the fight gets pretty hard, especially against Mag PA. So Hippomaniacs, they do have a nice skirmishing lineup to not only frontline this damage with the Abaddon and the Willow, to some degree Willow, but then they can run it over with relentless aggression.
Can we see something that's oh, well, never mind. I was going to ask, is there someone who's going to build like an Orchid or something like that, just because of the fact that, you do have this Tidehunter and the Snapfire that you have to watch out about, but...
I like this pick a lot.
Yeah, the game that Hippomaniacs won against Viking, they had the Broodmother, but they also had the Mambo's Wind Ranger, and it popped off.
Yeah, so basically Windrun as a hero, it is extremely strong in games where there is no tower damage from your opponent, therefore you can't lose your tower. When the enemy mid doesn't want to rotate as much, so therefore the disparity of Windrunner farming isn't punished, and it's a slower game where you know that your enemy doesn't have a grouping timing of, let's say, 15-20 minutes, that groups up as 5. That gives Windrunner the time to farm the Maelstrom, the BKB, then, if she's lucky, the Ags as well. And when there's no clean lockdown on the enemy team, it is a free Windrunner game in the idea of you got to run around, pick your fights, and always just lock down that one hero. So I love when teams pick Windrunner in these types of games, but it's all going to be about like kind of the discipline here, where Windrunner needs to lock on Lifestealer and just make sure he can't enter the fight. And then suddenly you lack entire carry damage, and it's PA's job to kill everyone else. But yeah, even drafts from both teams, honestly.
Okay, there's potential, Moxie.
Yeah, absolutely. I think if Mumbos pops up on this Wind Ranger, I think that this actually... I don't mind this draft, honestly. I'm a little concerned just about the lockdown. That's the big thing. But, I mean, they have a nice skirmishy lineup. They've got a steroid for the PA. She's going to be able to farm very, very rapidly, which I think is going to be important. It's just the issue then becomes, with the Lifestealer. Are they going to have the damage? Are they going to be able to slow him down? Because if they don't, he's just going to start running all over them.
Yeah. I mean, I like that it's an even draft, but we must not forget that Level Up definitely has I'm going to just say it, a level up over Hippomaniacs in terms of skill. We're going to find out if they can actually do it, though, as we head into Game 1 of this best of 3. You think it wasn't good? Why not?
Boo.
Boo.
Come on. We hadn't said it yet all evening. We hadn't said it all evening. Normally you're the ones with the bad puns.
Moxie, stay quiet. Makes
Make
us so
it more
uncomfortable.
awkward, please.
Excellent work.
Excellent. Excellent. All right.
It wasn't too bad. They
Thank
are
you.
honestly a level
What
up
is
on
this set?
Hippomaniacs.
What is Snapfire Red happened to Mortimer?
What happened to Mortimer?
That's the expensive one. It's the expensive one.
Yeah.
Oh, I like the old Mortimer better.
I like this one. He's got a little hat and everything.
Wait, he's got a stupid tail.
Whoa, that's very cruel, Sheeper.
Look at his tail.
What's wrong with his tail?
It looks like a Puke tail for Monster Hunter, and that's a toxic thing.
I have no idea what you just said.
I like it. I like it. I like the taunt too. I haven't gotten the taunt.
No, I think taunt is rare.
Yeah, I think that's was that a compendium thing?
I want to say yes.
I want to say it was like a level boost.
I want to say it was an expensive level up thing.
It was in the hundreds. I think it was like a
More level up jokes.
Hey!
Labao.
And that one is okay.
I mean, it was subtle.
Until we started shouting about it.
Yeah, I think the best thing about a pun is when you make the pun and then you ignore that you made it, and then some guy in chat's like, hey,
that one person.
Yeah,
It's
that
like,
one
yay,
person.
you got it.
Yeah, exactly. That's exactly what we want.
Oh no.
We entertain not the masses,
then.
but just us. Actually, that's what we're here for. Just entertaining ourselves. Yes.
Yeah. I mean, yeah.
It is a Monday here at DreamLeague. And
it is.
It's when we have the chance to kick back, like we're sitting on the couch with our friends and we're just enjoying
Petition
the game.
to get a couch.
Yes, please.
Thank you.
Yes, sir.
I was told that we were going to be able to go do a picnic over there.
Well, I mean, there's still a couple Mondays left.
True.
We
That
can
is
still have
true.
it.
That is true. Very much true. All right, so we got Snapfire versus Wind Ranger. Who wins it? Wind Ranger should. I don't really see this matchup very often, though.
So both heroes have their own little bit of wave clear. Windrunner has the power shot. Snapfire has both Cookie and Scatterblast. So I think Snapfire should actually come out on top. But the main thing that allows Snapfire to thrive in lanes is the constant kill threat of if you're out of position and you get that quick 6. And Windrunner, with Windrun, should be able to kind of disconnect from that engagement. And so, yeah, farm advantage will be Snapfire. But normally Snapfire is meant to thrive in lanes, so at least this time it will go, mutually even in terms of farm.
Guys, I'm going too British over here. I heard T talking about the cookie, and I was like, don't you mean biscuit? We really have reached...
Yeah,
I don't know how... I'll see how long I can keep this
Forgive
up, but if
me,
I get into team fight and I have to go British on here, I don't know how I'm going to do, but...
Snapfire using the
We'll try.
bickies, throwing it down the lane. Connected on the Windrunner. And she's dead.
Brilliant.
Yeah, that's why I don't do play-by-play. I can't be doing the British and the
I
cookies
would
and
love that. I would love to hear. I don't know enough British stuff to make it work.
But now that you
I'll
make me
try.
think about it, I can't think about it. It's
Yeah,
it's hard on the spot.
It is
And
hard.
you're the Brit.
You are.
Thanks for clarifying that, because all of us doing these accents, no one would actually know who the real
In the
British
top
is.
lane, though, DNZ trying to hide away here from Curry. Does have that Aphotic shield on him, but not going to be able to quite get it. Aphotic drops down the taunt, pops the shield, and goes right back to farming.
Farming? Just like the farmer that I am there, right? Exactly what it
Are we
sounded like.
Canadian now?
No, that's what happened. When you said farming, you went proper like
Farming?
British farming. Yeah.
Wait, which accent is that?
I don't know. I just know it's a farmer's accent, because that's
Are
universal.
we going to Irish now?
Please, no. No. Let's keep
Irish?
in the neutral English is the line
Neutral
here.
English? Well, my accent's all over the place anyway.
We're
Definitely moving here.
You're on the
Giving
train
that
up
full-
north
I
suddenly.
might as well just... Sorry. Continue on, thank you.
I just look forward to when, DreamLeague tries to clip these hype moments and it's just Sheba going, you know what, mate, that was a beautiful fight, wasn't it?
Isn't that a beaut?
Isn't it?
It was a beaut.
Oh, God.
Isn't it lovely?
Isn't it lovely?
Slow start to the game, but of course you're going to have level up with the slight lead because their lanes are much more potent. The Tidehunter applies pressure to the PA, the Snapfire applies pressure to the Windrunner as well, and Lifesteal as a hero, he's going to thrive, especially into some mag lane. There is no kill threat. This is going to be 3 lanes going the way of kind of farming advantage, but again, it's that retreat to the jungle after laning phase. If Hippomaniacs can start making stacks, that's when the PA comes online. But great awareness from Phoenix right now, already preemptively blocking that kind of mechanic away, blocking up the Ancients. And now laning advantage should go away level up. And then jungle efficiency, it's now neutral because they can't make the stack straight away.
I have a question. It's regarding mag on the bottom lane. Normally when we see mag, it's either in the mid lane or it's position 5. We haven't seen off lane mag in a while. What you want to see from him, like how big of a role does he have to play other than just the RPs?
So in regards to Magnus, it's about connecting with the PA as quick as possible. You do get to apply some pressure in lanes with the shockwave kind of movement and skewer, but when you're playing into Lifesteal, that's kind of mitigated. But realistically, it's being the Blink Dagger Initiator with an aura, be it the mech, the Solar Crest, or even like a pipe in some games. But simply put, you have to connect with your PA as quick as possible. And that normally is done by PA retreating from the top lane when there's too much pressure and farming the stacks behind. So yeah, it's less of mag having impact, but more how does he operate with that PA? Because when you're 2 cores, you need to play the map really well so that you're not starving one just to enable the other.
I think it's a bit difficult too when you consider the fact that you know, the initiation's a little bit light coming out from the side of Hypomaniacs. You hope that perhaps you get like a very nice shackle to open it up, but all eyes are going to be on this Magnus. And we saw it the other day when we were doing Eastern Europe with was it Ramses? No, it wasn't Ramses. It was DM.
The Magnus, yeah, the DM, yeah.
Yeah, well, DM was playing it, and like it's a lot of pressure to place on. So like positioning is going to be so incredibly important, and.
For sure, but right now I think the key thing here is Level Up did a really good job of blocking off the Ancients, and DNZ has already started making their own Ancients. So yeah, just the jungle efficiency right now is going inside of Level Up, and you might go, wait, who's going to farm them? It's, of course, the Tidehunter. He's most likely going to be the lad that once this tower is taken and PA retreats to bot lane, that's when Tide can just happily retreat to his 3-4 Ancient stack, and yeah, they'll just be getting quite bulky.
Yeah, currently leading right now in last hits and knives, 37 and 3 on the Tidehunter, so definitely having a very nice time. DNZ and Saney, of course, have been trading off back and forth over in the jungle, but just making more breathing space there for the cores. Pretty quiet otherwise, though. Again, it's I wonder what's our latest first blood that we've ever gotten in a match. Do we have it set
I want to
on
say
that?
it is like 8 minute plus.
8 minutes, okay. I feel like we'll probably have something come online before that. In this game.
You want to take a quick guess as to who?
Do we have those stats readily available?
No, not on the Monday.
This is looking like a
yes!
Sorry.
I mean, you said that already, Tease.
I
Like
mean,
when
yeah.
when the Snapfire reaches level 6, that's when the kill potential will come online.
Yeah, for sure, and that's just kind of Windrunner overstepping her mark, using the Windrun quite early to secure the rune, not getting it, and then instantly dying. And I won't lie, I do love watching a Snapfire get a kill. Therefore, every time he uses those sweet kisses, I will be very happy. Yes, exactly.
Why?
Yeah.
Why does it make you so happy?
I mean, I just love playing Snapfire myself.
Okay.
The globs are great fun, and yeah, there's something about it playing mid. You just step out of position once and bam, you're dead, you're gone. And also, I did play with Noob on a team in the UK when we were playing some national tournaments, so I kind of also like that lad. Top
Little
lad.
bias casting come.
I mean,
Look
you
at
can
this.
say the bias word if you want, but...
I like how T is progressively becoming more and more British throughout this cast. Like,
Yeah,
he's
he's-
starting to slide a
he
little bit
wants
more,
to-
a little
he
bit
wants to
further.
one-up us,
Sounds like we're up
you
at the
know?
pub now.
I mean, like, you guys just outdone me, if anything. Like, they were like, well, why is that guy doing a fake accent? He's casting with 2 British ladies.
yeah.
and
Yes, that's the
this
first thing that people say when they
imposter,
see me. Is just like, wow,
Yeah,
you know, look at that British caster over there.
Of course. And yeah. And also, yeah, I'm just going to, unconventional cast, I'm just going to have Twitch chat open this
That's
entire
okay.
cast.
I think Twitch chat is starting to get pretty annoyed with.
No, I'm happy, yeah.
With
It's
with
very
our
polarizing. Half of
our
them's like
accent game.
half like cringe, and the other half's like they're having fun.
Amazing.
You know-
It actually is 50-50.
Yeah, the best thing is,
There's no.
oh god, I'm sorry for the 30,000 of you that have to listen to this.
Why? Well, okay. Love you guys. We'll
Go
be
on.
very serious. Well, I was gonna say something not nice about ourselves, nor nice about the teams playing. So I figured I can just might as well shut up because it's better. I'll be quiet.
Oh,
Not say it.
let's just have a moment of silence to fight against the hate, you know? We won't cast this game because you're being mean.
No, because of the 30,000
30,000.
of the 30,000 people watching.
We're going Filipino now.
Of the 30,000 people watching, how many of those would you think are typing in the chat?
That's true.
I mean, people are quicker
It's
to-
not 30,000. It's not even
That chat's
10,000.
moving
It's
so
gonna be.
fast, yeah.
It's gonna be not even 500. Maybe 500.
Yeah, that's great.
So if there's 500 and you're saying that there's 50% that doesn't like us doing it, that's only 250 persons.
You've also somehow gone on the, National
that?
Express around England while saying that sentence.
Oh, I like
I
it.
can't
It's
stick
regional
to
flavor
one.
from everywhere, yeah?
Yeah.
I can't stick to one accent. It's
All right
just
then,
going
Chiefs.
all over the place. Yeah, so far this game is 3k in favor of Level Up. They are doing good out of the lanes. That does mean...
Oh, the left
Curry.
immediately. The Carino got up in the Ravage and pull up with all those kisses, and this is is looking like a very dead PA, as Sunny now has to run for his life. He's only sitting at level 5, but they're not quite interested in the Abaddon right now.
Yeah, they're doing a very good job of just invading, and I just love the fact that they've identified that Mag PA is so potent, but it is very kind of slow to enter the game, especially when you have the counter that is Tidehunter. They're playing beautifully in the jungle right now, so yeah. As much as we've been joking for the last 7 minutes, Level Up have not been joking around. They've been methodically picking apart the weaknesses
they are
of
joking a bit here. You can see Phonic tossing out the taunt, but yeah, you know. Oh, no, he is a focus fire on you, but he is already
has
found
the
a
counter.
solution.
Yep.
Cookie half forward, dancing around though. They get the first crown off over here on Noob. Can they get enough damage in time? The Sunray coming in hot here. Should be able to keep Noob alive. Mumbles, he wants this so very badly, and he is going to be able to find it, but he's going to end up. Follow the RP coming through as they get the kill. Rumble Bubbles actually is going to survive as the shockwave pulls back Phonic, and he doesn't have that Ravage. He's already used it. He's going to try to chase him off. Oh, they don't quite have enough to save the Dark Willow.
All right. Well, they don't save the Dark Willow, but Senny, absolutely perfect is what I'd say.
You're now South African.
Dude. Well, at least South African. There's a little bit of my heritage in there too, so that at least makes sense.
There we go.
I mean, I love that Abaddon was the only reason that the PA actually lived, and it was... I mean, that was a fight that could have gone very terrible for Hippomaniacs, and it didn't, so...
Yeah, and don't let this trick you. The Windrunner going on the Snapfire there, the amount of damage she was doing, it's very underwhelming. Fast forward 15-20 minutes, that would just be a dead Snapfire with 1 or 2 items, but the initial engagement, it is... Yeah, if Snapfire hit the cookie, Windrunner would have died, different story, but the fact that he was able to dodge that cookie running underneath it, then continue the fight with the support of both the Abaddon and the Magnus, yeah. A nice little rebuttal from Hippomaniacs just to stop that minor aggression, but fundamentally, it's not helping them in the fact that they're losing this top tower, their stacks have been taken, and it's kind of like, it's the best of a worst situation.
Sure.
I mean, yeah, if you take a look at Tidehunter's net worth, he's sitting at, 5.7k, which is very, very good. And he is, of course, going to be that threat until we really have this Lifestealer online. So definitely nicely played here coming out from the side of Level Up.
Yeah. I'm just waiting for more RPs, I guess. Is that the only thing that will give them a shot in this game? Hoping that Level Up makes mistakes in positioning?
Ooh, speaking of positioning, Mumbles is forced to run out. Doesn't have that wind run. Looks like the Dark Willow is going to try to assist. Just a little cookie forward coming out from Noob. Senny is left behind. He's only sitting level 5. There was a power shot comes in from DNZ that he managed to steal earlier. And they're going to turn their attention over to the mid tower.
Level Up just moving from objective to objective together. They realize they don't have a timing that they need to wait for. They have the armlet on the Lifestealer. Tidehunter has Ravage. Like, this is a big power spike, and Hippomaniacs don't really have the rebuttal right now. Windrunner, she needs 2 or 3 items, and in the draft I mentioned I love the idea of Windrunner picks when there isn't clean tower pressure. Level Up have seen through that.
Tipek.
Man, the bronze going in.
Very dangerous. The egg over onto the back lines here. They don't quite have that egg scrambler though. Asani is forced back. Funnick just posturing very strongly here as the egg does go off. But everyone has already just left the area on the side of Hippomaniacs.
Yeah, they've left the area and then some. They have no map control whatsoever at the moment, which is a problem.
I mean, Curry's trying his best down here in the bottom lane. It's not great, obviously, but...
he's getting whatever he can on the map, but... Yeah, the main thing from Level Up, their draft isn't about taking towers themselves, but the fact they are 5 and they've gone for a one active item each on each hero, then play around that. It offsets the potential greed that you might see from this draft. And yeah, they're playing beautifully in aggression right now, punishing Hippomaniacs. And you mentioned Hippomaniacs, what they need to wait for. She was laughing at the way that I said beautifully.
No, I'm laughing at the way the chat is trying to count themselves.
What do you mean? How are they counting?
Well, one's saying, I'm number 1. And they're like...
Oh, yeah, they are, yeah.
Good for you, chat.
Good for you. You get there eventually. I remember people trying to build ladders and people interrupting the ladders and chat being super happy when the ladder finally was complete. But yeah, keep it up.
I can't see when you walk in front of the screen like that.
Oh yeah, we do have the screen very close by this
I
time.
need to use that screen because T's in the lobby.
Yeah, that's what that would be open.
Yeah. And he's not even using it.
No, he's not.
T.
He's not T.
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 Okay.
An absolutely banging drink, by the way. Just thought I'd just add that.
Depends on the tea. Dude, you can't just say tea is amazing because there's so many different levels
if your
to it.
it's a breakfast tea.
Oh, this could be a nice pick-off here.
No sugar, but the milk. I'm down with some English breakfast tea without sugar with milk. Got here.
As I got older, I reduced the amount of sugar per cup. But yeah. Like a splash, like a sprinkle to give a pip in your step. That's what makes the British tea so damn good. Just like this game is.
Yeah.
That's a bit around there, friend.
I'm clutching here.
I mean, they went over and they invaded the Radiant Triangle. They saw that there's stacks, but they just can't seem to make their way over there because the pressure's currently on. They do have the Desolator online now for carry, but the problem is, that was a bit tight there, but put some pressure over on the tower. And this is the problem coming out now from Level Up is the fact that they just keep continuously bringing this aggression over into the middle lane. In fact, they find Tepek immediately. It's nice shackle though, Mumbus. Immediately they want to run away.
I thought they were gonna go. Don't judge me for my
I'm not judging you.
They're dodging a bit.
But Hypomaniacs, this is a minor power spike for them. The issue is they cannot go on Snapfire. She has a Ghost Scepter. The key thing for them is they need to unlock the fight by killing Phoenix or Rubik first, which offsets the amount of damage that they get in with the Ravage with the Mortimer Kisses. Ideally, you also can hold one of your stuns to prevent Snapfire from getting damage in.
Tepek with the RP immediately opening up over here onto the lifesteal. Do they have enough damage? They do have the Desert, but again, they have the creep deck. Shackle the creep though off to the side. It's going to have to pop back up. But I can hear them with a beautiful Ravage followed up with the Kisses now. Coming out here from Noob. He's just got himself a triple kill. Surprise!
Oh, that's a painful one. And
they're not even done.
No.
LeBron chasing down this win range with a lift up from DNZ, and that's a kill for Funnick.
Okay, question.
Answer.
Would that fight have played out better if that man was in the fight?
Did Baden?
Yeah, would that have even made a difference?
No. This was okay, we get to see it here again. As they go onto the Lifestealer, he gets a beautiful rage off as he RPs. Sound might be a little bit scuffed, but alas.
I like it.
It's the fact that
Look at that Ravage.
This is not... Okay, so first of all, Level Up, beautiful instant response.
That's how it's done.
But RDO's reaction to the RP with the rage, that was beautiful stuff from RDO. And that is how it is done.
Thank you. Yeah.
Beautiful rage, must say.
Wow.
Perfect timing.
Very good. I think Hippomaniacs has got a... The Hippos got a bit of a problem, and I don't know if they have the answer. It doesn't look like it at the moment.
I think the problem is that, like, we talked about this. Remember, we were saying that they're very reliant on cooldowns for the team fight coming out from Level Up. But the problem is that each time that Level Up takes these fights, they're able to get so much out of them. So usually, you know, when we see the big ultis coming out, you want to see them taking some sort of objective immediately after. Yeah, they're just leaving an item there. I don't know why. It's a really nice item too. It's the Nether Shawl. Everybody loves a good Nether Shawl. I love a good Nether Shawl. T loves a good Nether Shawl.
I do love being tanky and a big boy.
Yeah, you know, it's a great item. I don't know why they just littered it on the ground, but there it is. All right, it's where was I going with this? Good lord, you guys.
I have no idea.
You totally derailed me. Oh, the fact that every time that you take one of these big team fights with these big team fight ultis, you need to get an objective. And in that last fight, they got a triple kill, which I mean is absolutely fantastic because it's slowing them down. But that's the problem now, is that Hippomaniacs are trying to find this footing. They're trying to, you know, find a skirmish, and they
objectives though. Oh, never mind.
They were trying. They had a Cardi wave, but you know, with Funnick, he's a big baddie. Look at him.
Yeah.
8.9k net worth. He's got a hood. He's got a solo crest. He's just so tanky.
And his Ravage is back up.
And he's gonna have a Blink Dagger very, very soon. BKB is the next item on the agenda for Phantom Assassin. Curry needs to be able to survive these initial bursts because they have a lot of magic coming out from Level Up. But I don't know if they're gonna give him enough time. What do you think, T? T, get out Twitch chat.
Oh, I'm just chilling.
Just vibing over there. T, we have a job to do.
Yeah, and we're doing it.
We are doing it by just being here and breathing on the microphone. Even if we don't say anything, it's still our job.
I think that could
be
the
making
game.
sounds.
We could do just
my job description is completely different from the one that you two got, apparently.
Oh, yours is not making sounds?
You should have made your contract sooner.
I went to put the air horn. It's not working.
No.
Yeah, I think that's yeah. Oh god, imagine if chat had to listen to us use a soundboard.
Oh no.
And, yeah, oh god.
Okay, can they stop this? They have everything up,
I
and
don't
so
think they
does level up. They have to though, yeah?
They have to try and do something right now because the Aegis advantage into a Magnus lineup never feels great because the RP target will not be able to die twice.
Good vision.
They're giving it a go.
Hippomaniacs.
Amazing vision. This is some of the best.
Oh, there's the RP over onto 3. The jump 4 coming up from Courage. Less the fear, but Funny keeps up immediately. Just going right back in. Nuke sitting so very low. Curry, though, he will fall immediately. Lift up over here onto Tepeki, also will fall. It was a beautiful RP, but they just don't manage to get anything out of it. As now the Hippos running for their lives. Phonic is just chasing Dan Saney here. He's got to allow Mambas to rock away, but it's not looking good for the Hippos.
It was almost looking good.
Almost.
Yeah, if this was a 4 or 5k difference in net worth, then that was honestly going to be a 1-5 Hippomaniacs. A beautiful RP, but unfortunately the PA did not have a BKB to get the damage through because instantly Ravage comes in on top, and therefore PA just dies. But A for effort, an amazing attempt for Hippomaniacs. If you look at the minimap right now, the vision that they have outside Roshan was beautiful. This is what allowed and set up for this great RP. But once again,
is this on stream?
The Ravage.
It's a bit scuffed.
Who knows?
I'm sure you'll see it since you're both in Twitch chat. You'll be able to hear them and
they're
see
just
the robot
saying
emote.
hog.
Oh,
wait, they're about to see it. They're about to see it.
They're referring to they're about to see the replay.
The previous replay. Let's see if the music is.
Oh my goodness. Curry, he almost managed to blow up LeBron there, but LeBron, of course, with Icarus dive.
Someone's flaming the Windrunner for not shackling. Well, you'll see in the replay soon there, Chieftain. That,
he did.
He couldn't, because he raged on the
No, but he did. He already shackled the creep.
No, he missed it.
No, he hit the shackle on the creep, but then the creep died. Wait for the replay.
Oh, no. I mean, like, I mean, he's on about during RP. Why did he not shackle during RP? Yeah.
We got some more mobility coming out. Looks RDO.
Okay, the stream hears the same sound we do.
Yeah, they do.
Yeah, they do. Sorry, guys.
I don't know how you get past. Like, look at the net worth currently. Got 10k on the Lifestealer, 10k on the Grandma, and 10k on the Tidehunter here. I don't know how you slice into that.
Do you even?
You have to try, Shiva. You can't just fall over and play dead here.
True. It's true.
Gotta have some fighting spirit. And I mean, that's something that Hippos have had by the multitude at the very least.
True.
Is that they don't like to give up. And I think that's very important, but you have to be careful here. They managed to take the bottom tower. Still getting closer to that BKB, but RDO, look at this guy.
He just doesn't care. Straight into high ground. And the key thing for Hippomaniacs, the way that they can take a fight when this far down, you have to kill the support duo and prevent Snapfire from getting that layered damage on top.
Yeah.
But it's so hard with Funic's positioning, he's always ready to counter-initiate. And even if he is in the mix, it's a Tidehunter. You don't have a Disruptor or that kind of silence or AoE silence to deal with him.
I feel like Muff is so instrumental in being able to cancel out Snapfire ulti, but the way that Noob is playing so far back too, it's very difficult for them to be able to cancel out
exactly
this whole situation. And Funic's positioning as well has just been absolutely spot on. Every time he sees a nice Ravage, he's gotten, I don't think he's gotten less than at least 3 people at a time with his Ravages.
Yeah, very successful on the Tide so far.
He's just living life as a Carti now.
PA is like 50 gold away from a BKB, and this might be able to surprise level up, because if they get a bit aggressive in their positioning, that's what kills supports. Suddenly your defensive Tidehunter isn't in the mix due to the fact that he cannot ravage a BKB.
Cannot indeed.
PA farming up the final camp now, as you see over by the Ancients. Curry most likely bringing it out, so an engagement within the next 15 seconds is on the menu. Get ready to play-by-play, Moxie. A big fight about to break.
Why, well, that's a shackle. Just playing a little bit here, they realize that they really can't go in on the Lifestealer. They can't do it yet because they still
They're here, though.
Oh, dear.
They find them.
Tippik was trying to go around the side.
Great
All right,
vision.
they managed to get the Snapfire kisses out. The shackle comes through from Mambos. Now that they know that the Snapfire kisses are down, Saney immediately, though, he has to run away from the half forward. They do get the kill over onto LeBron while this is going on.
Now they go.
Coming out from Curry. You would love to get this kill on RDO. Burst that Aegis, a shackle, though. The stolen one, it comes through. It's not looking super great here as Mambo's BKB does come out. Fear Spell coming out as well. Will protect them a little bit longer. DNZ will fall. As now Mambo's trying to burst down RDO, and they just don't seem like they have quite enough damage. finds. They do manage to find Noob, so they'll take down.
And the Aegis too!
Amazing stuff from Hippomaniacs.
All right, back up again. The rage comes out from RDO. He's just going to teleport out. They don't have enough damage. No, not yet, Steve. That would be
a little, maybe after this fight.
If they had that.
Dude, he got triple kill.
This was the punishment that was expected. Not respecting that potential BKB timing coming out. Level up. The Phoenix instantly dies at the start of the fight. Snapfire wasted the Mortimer's kisses. You know, this is the recipe for the perfect fight for Hippomaniacs. They were down by 10k, but everything went wrong for Level Up in that fight. A moment of life comes through for the Hippos.
This is what I want to see.
All off the back of the PA. The simple thing is, can they reconstruct that fight again? They were doing that into no vision as well. That's the kind of annoyance of what a PA brings. When you're in that blur, you somehow always get yourself into good positions to initiate. So yeah, props to Hippomaniacs from finding that fight. They did lose a Rax for that engagement. The next time they make the play, they need to be able to try and do it without losing anything. Luckily, it was only a range Rax. Level Up, though, they most likely will go, well, we got Ravage, we got everything. Let's just go again, run it back.
Well, they don't have everything, but this is not looking very good for Mumbos here, as he does get just shotgunned to the face here by Noob.
Yeah, a product of that ward that we just saw on the high ground, and that is what killed off the Windrunner. And I think that's kind of the story of most of Hippomaniacs games, where even when they have a moment of brilliance, they seem to get relaxed in their farming patterns, not respecting the areas that they don't truly control. Like, you can only ever farm areas where it's underneath your tower, or if you have vision and sentries, securing the fact that they can't see you farming the jungle, for example.
Right, well, all of the ultimates are back up over on the side of Level Up. We don't have the RP yet for the Hippomaniacs, unfortunately, so they're going to have to play this very carefully. About 18 seconds left before our RP comes up. But they're going to back off for a moment. They do have nice vision over here. They will see Curry. No, he's on his way. Or rather, they'll see Funnick. Sorry. So they do have to be careful. See the Blink Dagger. Realize that the Ravage is back up.
Yeah, now they've got the Basher as well. This is beautiful stuff from Hippomaniacs. It's like one fight, and this is kind of why Magnus PA is so annoying, because Level Up did an amazing job at preventing the PA to have an early entry to the game. But it's that constant farming efficiency of Empower, and then the one slip-up of high ground can just bring the game all the way back. And if we rewind 5 minutes, PA was below the lifesteal of the Tide and then also the Snapfire. But now look at him, all the way up top with a 1.2k lead. That alone could be what Hippomaniacs need to play off. But every fight is so critical. It's like, you cannot stop reminding them you have to stop Phoenix from getting off egg. You have to mitigate the effect of Mortimer's kisses, and then a fight can go your way. But if either of those two things come into play, layered with a Ravage, layered with like a cookie or a lift, that's when the fight is so hard. RDO with the MKB as well, he can start 1v1ing this PA.
That is a big problem now for them.
Yeah, has the Halberd, has the MKB armlet, bonus armor, true strike, sorry, and then also a little bit of disarm for the PA too.
AK net worth lead currently at 27 minutes in. Seeing everybody just try to focus up, trying to get their farm on.
Are we going to see a smoke from Hippomaniacs?
It's possible.
They're grouping. They've got one readily available.
I mean, I feel like this is not the worst play. I feel like the idea is, get out of your base, try to jump them by surprise. But they do have to be careful because of the way that Level Up is playing.
They have vision.
Oh, but they do have RDO over here. They've got Funnick. They might be able to. Senny already getting into position here. The Shackle over onto Funnick to slow him down just a little bit. Can they peel them off to the side, though? The egg will come out. As Senny's taking a lot of damage. Funnick looking for the opening, but the BKB does get popped here by Mumbos. So turn it around over to Curry. The BKB comes out, though. Can Curry do enough damage? As Senny already falls. The RP coming out, though. Tebek will fall. And now the Terrorize trying to push them away, but it's not enough as Curry also goes down. The disarm now over here onto this Windrunner, and the body blocks are coming out. They just toss it right back in again, and down goes Mumbos.
Yeah, solid tips for DNZ being able to steal the RP, but just the entries to that fight from Hippomaniacs, they were kind of baited by their own vision, because if you look at the high ground outside of Roshan, they had their own ward. See on the right-hand side there, that dire ward. This is what they're playing off. They saw them there. Abaddon tries to get a cheeky little ward out to start the fight, but it didn't have the perfect construct.
Okay, I guess Muff was trying to just push something out there in the bottom lane.
Yeah,
we might see it.
You kind of have to, I guess.
Yeah, a replay of that fight will help show Hippomaniacs unfortunately not having the positioning to deal with this fight. They had to retreat. And yeah, rough stuff.
I also think you can't really lose any of these fights when you're so far behind. It's just gonna make you lose the game. Like you can't afford mistakes.
Yeah,
like that.
That smoke.
Have to do something.
Yeah, that smoke could have been like the comeback mechanism that needed. They already had one good fight.
Immediately the raid coming out now from RDO will protect him.
All right, they get another Rax.
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
Roshan will be respawning shortly.
Ooh.
How dare you leave your own base, says Noob. He shotguns Baden to the face.
I believe shotguns should be used for home defense only, not on the aggressive, sir. Pop forward here with the silence. The pack forced to run back here. Sani is left behind. Does have to be careful. The Sunray coming through. He's got the Aphotic Shield. It will immediately pop. He's trying to stay alive a little bit longer. The left back though, Sani will fall.
If we quickly click on Abaddon's inventory, pop quiz for chat. Has he had them from the start of the game? Has he honestly been holding on to these 4 mangoes from minute 0?
He gets a shovel. What are you
these
talking about?
These are fresh. Oh, he had the shovel. Okay, cool.
He's shoveling himself. He's shoveling the whole mango
I was worried that
trees.
he's been holding them on. I was like, what the hell? I didn't see the shovel.
He's been very diligent. He's shoveling every minute.
All right.
And he's getting a lot of mangoes, okay?
You know
Flamer.
what? I'm just pointing out the facts I'm seeing.
But the Aeon Disc is going to be able to protect this Phoenix immediately. Egg the full up over the back line, so with the RP, but they're not able to get anything out of it. The BKB getting popped out from Curry, running for his life. Tepek also just trying to get out of there as fast as possible. Cookie hop forward though. Funnick, he would like to get that kill. He's not going to be able to find it. As now Muff hiding over into this part of the woods, hoping that they won't search the trees.
He actually had Ravage up in a couple of seconds when he was running. I thought he was going to go for it, but then he decided not to. So now he has a fresh Ravage still available. Looks like they're going to try to smoke into the base. Why not?
Why not? Might as well. There it is. There's the Ravage. It's only really going to land over onto the Dark Willow. The pressure is on. Gush over here onto Muff. The Cursed Crown does in fact proc as Mombos is trying to chase NTNC, but he's not going to be able to. Just steals his own focus fire, turns around there. We'll end up losing Mombos as Funnick is trying to run out. Curry still chasing after him, doesn't quite have the jump forward. And again, you do have RDO sitting in one of those creeps over here. Buyback coming out now from LeBron. He doesn't want to miss out on any of the action. Dota is best when you can actually play the game and use your spells. It's not much fun when you're sitting dead in the base, though.
Or watch the game.
Or watching the game, yeah. Absolutely agree.
Yeah, unfortunately, that previous smoke that Hippomaniacs made kind of breaks down their ability to truly make the comeback. Like, it was kind of feeling that they had that energy in them to do it. But there's like one team play, that one mistake. Once again, it's Level Up's game to throw.
No.
Nah, this is the replay that we wanted to see. Yeah, so you start
we just
the fight.
cancelled the audio, by the way. Continue.
Yeah, that's fine. Yeah, so it's the fact that you have this egg making everyone retreat. Funnick just pump fakes the Ravage. And there's no way that you can really take this fight.
There it is.
Yeah, everything's just kind of gone a bit awry. And this is not the exact fight you want.
Isn't this audio sound like some kind of hype moment in a movie where it's like, you know, it's very exciting? Yeah. Very exciting stuff.
Can Hippomaniacs come back?
It's just making me anxious now, guys.
No.
But then it does its job.
Oh, yes. Now we get to see Muff.
I mean, yeah, he tried.
There it is.
Scatter Blast. Stuns him up. Cookie. Dead. But yeah. Hippomaniacs. That single replay is the main reason. This is our Weatherman segment, guys. That replay was why Hippomaniacs couldn't come back in the game where they'd already set themselves up for the comeback. The execution of that single fight.
Okay, great Weatherman segment T.
Thank you, yeah.
I did not see you draw.
Draw. I mean, we could.
Could we, though? Don't think so. Nah, let's not even give that a shot.
I'd like to pay attention to the fact that Snapfire does indeed have a double damage bottled. Currently.
What's their level? What's Snapfire's level?
So you said that I was just like, up?
Snapfire?
Snapfire is level 21. Has the talent on 20 for the right-hand side using his own damage. That's why he has the MKB. When he gets to 25, it's going to be like...
he's going to hurt so much.
I mean, he already hurt so much. It's just going to become worse.
Yeah.
RDO has no fear right now, just smacking away over at the buildings.
Really important purchase from the PA. Nullifier now, so potentially Snapfire could get surprised with that purchase. Goes for the defensive Ghost Scepter, instantly turns around, purging it and killing him off. Another, maybe a small window to make a play for there.
Shackle getting landed. They'll put out a little bit of damage here, and you can see that Tepek smoked up over on the back lines, hoping perhaps he can find the perfect engagement. You can just see the gushes getting tossed out. Curry will pop forward for a moment, put a little bit of pressure down. Look at how
impatient Tepek is on the back line. He wants to get that engagement. He wants to be able to go, possibly grab Funnick in there, grab anyone else, but the positioning coming out now from Level Up, they've had enough. They just jump in immediately over here onto the Phoenix, but they're still getting the kisses off at the same time. Curry trying the best he can to do out this damage, but he doesn't have it as a big Ravage goes off over inside of the base. Curry does fall Mumbos now. He's got the BKB, but he is just getting chipped away as RDO finds a kill. The good game well played gets dropped. And unfortunately for game number 1, Hippos just aren't going to be able to get that footing like we talked about.
Yeah,
they are not.
Sure. The difficulty of the fight, even in the very end, the Magnus trying to get on top of the Phoenix, but just doesn't have enough damage to instantly blow him up. And yeah, unfortunately for Hippomaniacs, their small window to recover this game was foiled by their own smoke, and you got to give a lot of props to Level Up. The way they entered this game with their aggressive movement, their aggressive positioning, preventing PA to have a good start, that allowed them this kind of cushion of if they make a mistake, that they did, it wasn't the end of the game. And they just reset, go again. LeBron doesn't die this time, gets the egg off, and the fight's on their side. So yeah.
I think impressive stuff also from Noob on the Snapfire. We're going to talk about that, the whole of the first game, and prepare for game number 2 after this. It was me.
You ready? Huh? Hey, easy boy, huh? You ready? Huh?
Start your esports career now at play.eslgaming.com.
You love it, you wear it. What's your style? Get your merch at shop.eslgaming.com.
this best of 3 goes the way of Level Up. We had them take the lead in this game fairly early on, and even though there were a couple of glimmers of hope for Hippomaniacs, never really were able to make a convincing comeback at all. And it was a case of trying to make a comeback because they were so far behind already from the get-go. This was a perfect example of that glimmer of hope, though, but they were already so far behind, and the BKB wasn't done yet, and that meant that this fight did not end up going away. Hippomaniacs, this should have been their fight, T. Should have been. Would have been. Could have been.
Yeah, no, the fight after was like their big fight. This was the fight which was like the Hail Mary without the BKB, like you mentioned. So for sure, I think it's unfortunate for Hippomaniacs. They had glimmers of hope, and I think this is a perfect demonstration of why the team's been able to win any series so far, was because like they have difficulties entering the game. They have these moments where they can get good smokes and have access to fights, but it's fundamentally what they do after the fight, not setting themselves up for continued success. And unfortunately, they always just fall flat a little bit. But yeah, it's going to be maybe have more lane pressure this time around.
Yeah.
Don't lock yourselves into trying to play the farm efficiency game. Play more just win solid lanes and then group up to make a play, because this strategy, I feel their kind of synergy compared to Level Up is a little bit off, so there's no way you're going to be able to outgreed that type of team.
And you got to look at the fact, like, Funnick for me was really like one of the MVPs personally, because of the way he was so incredibly patient, right? You saw a lot of these opportunities where he could have gone in, he could have ravaged, but he was waiting for the BKBs, or he was waiting for that initiation because he knew that he could get the counter initiation and just absolutely, you know, win the fight for them with the positioning. So, I mean, that's hard to play around. He definitely, you know, he was super farmed. They got him stacks. He stole stacks. It felt like the Funnick show to me, honestly.
Yeah, the Funnick show on one side for sure. For me, it was the Noob show. I think that Naive just played Snapfire really well. We talked about the kill potential that he had once he got level 6. He made sure to basically punish the first mistakes he saw Mambos do, and that was first blood for him. And then, I don't know, I feel like the Wind Ranger doing well was a key portion of Hippomaniac's draft, and they could never really do that, T.
Yeah, I think Noob is kind of the hidden stand-up player from this team, especially when they're on tempo as well. Like, with the experience of LeBron giving Noob, he just, like, maybe in a season or two time, I wouldn't be surprised if he was picked up by a slightly better team. Maybe.
You're thinking he's going to get poached?
But like, if he keeps on the trajectory that he's going, where he's a very active style of mid, sacrificial, but enabling kind of the big team timing, that is often rare in mid lanes, where they don't, you know, buckle and make mistakes. So I feel like if he's able to keep up his consistency, for sure his value goes up. And, you know, he's part of the Lebanese scene. He plays a lot with Rajix on Team Board. He plays with GH, obviously, you know, Nigma. Like, he's very well known between that scene.
So he's got the personal connections
He's
too.
got the contacts,
Yes.
exactly. Yes.
I mean, this is a portion of Dota 2 for professional players that is almost just as important as being able to actually play well. It's the networking part. It's definitely part of the job description as well. And when we're talking about standout and consistent players, though, on the side of Level Up, I also have to mention RDO, Moxie. I mean, you obviously hype him up a lot coming from the Brazilian region. But again, he wasn't the standout player perhaps this game because of the hero he played, but it's still a stellar performance for him.
Well, I mean, the other thing that you have to keep in mind is that it's a team game. So even though, you know, he wasn't the flashiest player this time, although his rage hitting those buttons, that was impressive when they was trying to go and get the tank.
Do we have a highlight of that?
We probably do somewhere.
Please continue, and hopefully they might bring that up as well, so we have to rewatch it.
But, you know, sometimes it's just, you know, making sure that you can actually just deliver a solid performance. You know that, you know, your team is going to make you that space. It is your job to get that farm. It is your job to be the physical damage, because, you know, Noob, a lot of magical damage is great, but when it comes down to buildings, Little Shredder only goes so far until you get those talents up.
Yeah, he basically was a backup. A little bit. If Noob wasn't having such a fantastic game, RDO would have stepped in to do the job for him. But Noob was having a fantastic game. So, I mean, RDO still had a good game, but he wasn't going to be as outstanding as he could have been otherwise if he was given more time and space.
I mean, it's a life stealer. How flashy do you really get with a life stealer?
Armlet toggles. That's about it. Quick rages. Did he do it?
Yes.
Check. Did he armlet toggle? Hippomaniacs didn't really have the big enough fights for it to happen. Didn't check.
Any standout performance on the side of, I know you weren't done yet, but on the side of Hippomaniacs? I mean, we've been hyping up Level Up quite a bit. With reason, they are at the moment looking like the team that is going to make it to the top 2, make it to the upper division for the next season. They're definitely on the up.
If they had more damage, then I would say Tepec had some really nice RPs. that came in. The problem was that he got these RPs, there just wasn't enough damage. Or, in some cases, is the fact that, you know, they just didn't have enough damage to take down the other team, or the other team had too much damage, and they just blew them up despite the fact that they had BKBs. It didn't matter, they had MKBs.
It could have been nice for T-Pack indeed if the laning stage just went a little bit better. If they drafted themselves a little bit more of good lanes. We're gonna find out if they can do that perhaps for the second game round, because that is where we are headed. We are ready for the draft of that game 2 after the break.
Sometimes life puts you in a spot where others try to go, but you don't care for. There's no way out, so you inside out and far away. Sometimes life shows you what to do to try to change the rules, tear the skin of you, but there's no way out. You're feeling like you're breaking down and blue. Wisdom is the key to change your life, to broaden your mind and open your eyes. You'll see, no matter what they say, you're smart and you know it. You'll get all that you want if you believe in you. The truth is inside you. Don't let those stupid guys tell you what to do. There's some way out. Don't get them what they want. Just be yourself. The power's in your dreams. Don't let the enemy souls dream what they do. There's some way out, better than falling down. Don't be afraid to fly. Wisdom is the key to change your life, to broaden your mind and open your eyes. You'll see.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, we got ourselves game 2 of Hippomaniacs versus Level Up. You're watching DreamLeague Season 15, powered by Intel. It's the lower division of the Western European DPC League. And Level Up, at the moment, they're doing quite hot. They're 2-1. And they look like the team that might just take a second slot in the lower division, meaning they have that upper division to look forward to, hopefully, after the summer. I mean, that's, you know, if everything is going the way we think it's going to go, we don't know anything. On the other side, we got Hippomaniacs, and they've not won a series. They did take one game in total.
Yeah,
but
they
they've
took
not
it
won
from
a series.
There was nothing to sneeze at.
True. They brooded Viking, and they won with that, and that's why we see second phase banned Brood coming out against them now, and first phase banned Brood in this case, actually.
But they snapped up the Snapfire.
Oh, yeah.
Yep, that is now on the side of Hypomaniacs. They have run that once before, but of course, against Level Up, you might show a little bit more respect because they have the versatility of multiple roles playing it. Level Up now need to have a response to this. They go for the puck.
Yay. Very, very popular. It's still a fairly abysmal win rate, though. Oh, the Bounty Hunter.
The DNZ Bounty Hunter.
The murderer of couriers.
Yep.
His name, of his house of slaughtering your deliveries.
Yeah, this is when we actually saw Level Up the first game of the entire season. It was against Viking. This Bounty Hunter got 7 couriers in 10 minutes or something stupid, leaving Level Up with a massive advantage in the laning stage, not just because of the gold that you get from the couriers, but also because of all the other items that got delayed getting to the lane. And ever since, we kind of see it banned a lot against them. Not this time, though. Not in the first phase, anyway. They get their hands on it, then combine it with the puck. Is it normally Mambo's Noob playing the puck? I was on the wrong team. Noob playing the puck?
Yeah,
Yes.
Noob is an excellent puck player.
Yeah, it's one of his better heroes again. Like, Noob's a very active style of mid. That's the key thing. He likes to pivot and from his lane try and make things happen. In the Snapfire game, he didn't really have to do that because the Windrunner kind of gave him the kills to make him feel happy and not need to move. And I like the idea of the puck because it's a respect from if Hypomaniacs are in some world going to run the Snapfire mid, Puck is a hero that can lane into Snapfire mid because he has the phase shift to deal with the cookie. He can also then equally push out waves with his Orb and Waning Rift. And then going into the later portion with the Mortimer Kisses, you'll never be able to kill him. So this pick is 1, covering you from potentially the level up style of Snapfire, and then 2, it's a comfort pick for Noob. In regards to Puck, though, especially in European upper division, it's been sporting, in the last couple of weeks, a 60% plus win rate. Only, 3 wins out of 5, but still, it's pretty good. It's mainly banned out in the region, though.
Yeah, I was trying to remember. I think we had like a meta report at one point, and it didn't look like he was doing super hot, but I think that was across the board, not necessarily just the uppers.
Yeah, that's true.
Very, very popular hero, though, and especially, in the hands of Noob, this is a hero that he's very, very comfortable with. So I think he's okay with not having the Snapfire now, especially after all those reasons that T listed, if they decide, in fact, to run that Snapfire as a mid, which I'm not sure they will.
Ooh,
that's a hero I don't think has been picked yet.
No, yeah, not in this region specifically. I think it's been played once in SEA, but you know what? I'll check for you if you'd like.
Thank you.
Vengeful Spirit.
Yep. Sorry,
minus armor.
Once. It's been in the entirety of DPC in week 1 in SEA. It was picked.
Was it a support or was it as a?
It was a support, yeah.
Okay.
And it won, so it's technically undefeated.
Wow, 100%
But again,
win rate.
That was upper division. I'm not including lower division in my quick check.
I am curious as to what role it's gonna get played in, but I'm also. I like it. It's just also an easy stun, and now with the gyrocopter, I think bench can be a good one here.
So normally when Level Up plays Avenger is obviously to enable these ranged heroes. The primary one was the Medusa. So this is going to be kind of like the second prong. Of course, the aura, it's changed. It used to be attack, range, and stats. It is just back to simple flat percentage damage, going from 11 to 32%. You pair the Venge next to a gyrocopter who's able to press that flak button and hit everyone. It is going to be pretty disastrous. Of course, minus armor, kind of the key to the patch right now with Solar Crest being so prominent, Slardar offlane being so prominent. It's the idea of take fights, unlock Roshan as quick as possible. So you have a quick Solar Crest, you have that form of additional minus armor, be it through spells or itemization, and you're going to have a pretty good time. Gyrocopter natural as a hero. He likes to play a strong lane, farm stacks, and quickly fight. And if you can accelerate that timing, Gyro goes from being an okay carry to a very good carry because of the buffer that the Aegis brings. So yeah, I like the concept of Level Up's draft, very skirmishing, but it's also kind of them, I don't want to say disrespecting Hypomaniacs, but it's them having confidence of their own playstyle and the pace that they set to not really care too much about what Hypomaniacs is picking because they're not really responding to Hypomaniacs at all. They keep aligning themselves for their own draft.
I'm a little-
Yeah, I like that.
I'm interested too, like, you know, you have this Vengeful Spirit that was picked up, and Snapfire, of course, not known for having much armor, honestly. I wonder if that's also a way to kind of bully it out of the lane, because she is quite tanky in terms of, you know, range supports and whatnot, but it could prove to be very nice within the laning phase, depending on how they decide to run it.
Does RDO play Venge at all? Like, is there a chance for any kind of swap-a-roo duels? No?
I
mean,
don't think
then
not in
RDO
this
would play
patch.
the gyro. So I guess it would be a noob hero, but noob already plays the puck. No, I don't
No,
see it.
I don't
Never
think it's
mind.
happening.
I don't see it.
Gyro carry, Venge 5, Bounty Hunter 4 or 3, with the puck then mid. That's kind of the
It is a DNZ
situation.
Bounty Hunter, right?
Yeah, I'm sure they put it on DNG, surely.
Yeah.
Funnick could also play it.
That's true. It used to be
Yeah,
a
that's
traditional
true.
Funnick hero.
It is a Funnick hero.
Yeah.
Maybe he wants to go back to those days.
But I like him on the tanky initiators, though, or tanky, like, tempo setters.
I feel like it's very important, right? Vanguard heroes are just so incredibly strong right now in this particular meta. If you have that available, why not go for it? And I mean, the other thing too, if you take a look at, let's see, Centaur is removed. You do still have things like Axe. They could go for a Tide Hunter, and there's no like solution. Like we've been seeing so much of these heroes that do a lot of magic damage during laning phase. So something like Witch Doctor with the Maledict, or of course the Disruptor. We've been seeing an uptick in as well. And at this point, they've sealed themselves pretty much into their lanes. So Level Up doesn't have to worry about that if they want to go with a tanky sort of initiator.
I don't mind the overall concept of Hippomaniacs draft. It's very clean looking. I think my big fear is they don't have that reliable lockdown to truly deal with a puck. Right now, they're relying on Lift as the only instance done, and then it's a Cookie and a Crush. So Cookie from Snapfire and the Crush from Slardar. And that alone isn't enough to stop a first pick puck to having a bad game. So I'd like to see them have a bit more lockdown with this final pick. But yeah, overall, 2 drafts in a row now. It's not as if there's like a glaring lead for Level Up, the team that is, you know, the favorite. So they're at least Hippomaniacs are approaching the drafts pretty well. It's just they need to align their execution a little bit better. But yeah, they are always setting themselves up for success.
I'd like to see them play a little bit more grouped together, because it felt like, and we've mentioned this a couple times now within the games, is that Hippomaniacs, they win a fight. They look good, they win this fight, but then they kind of just dissolve again. They just kind of vanish with the wind. They go off and they do their own thing. They go back to farming, and they don't really push that. They don't push that envelope. They don't go and look for that. What do you call it? Objective. That's it. Objective-based gaming. I would like to see them more, you know, focus on that. But I know you looked very excited about the Tiny.
I mean, yeah, Tiny kind of helps exactly what you're talking about. The idea of playing around someone. You lane really well into a mid puck, being a melee hero with obviously a little bit of damage advantage, and you're never zoned out by the wave clear that puck has. So yeah, this is going to be a nice hero to play around, and it gives Hippomaniacs that window to have aggression. I think the key thing for them is their Slardar lane can't get destroyed by a potential Gyro +1, and they need to ensure that this last pick from Level Up, where Hippomaniacs, they're banning up Visage and Doom. Why? Because they expect this to be the Funnick hero coming in last, the offlanes he played so far. They need to ensure that this Jug has a good time as well, because they're mid, this Tiny will have a good game. They need one side lane core to also do well, and then they actually have momentum to play around.
The Slaughter is going to have a rough time in lane, though, because I'm assuming that he's going to be up against Vengeful Spirit and Gyrocopter, so 2 ranged heroes with, you know, the negative armor coming out from Avenge. His positioning's got to be so spot on, or he needs to have that Snapfire prepared with a Cookie at any given moment. Just kind of hop. Man, Funnick is he's looking excited. Let's see. What is it, baby?
Get a timber saw.
Oh, look at him, so happy. It's like, haha, I timbered them on 24. Look at me. Oosh. Yeah,
And
right.
you guys were earlier saying that there wasn't that much lockdown, but Tiny obviously brings lockdown. The Slardar gives some lockdown. Is this a good timber game?
It is and it isn't. So it is for the fact that it's an independent core that can play by itself. Into Jug, you might argue it's a bad lane, but there isn't that, you know, +1 killing threat. Sure, Snapfire might be able to bring it, but yeah, Timber should have an okay time. Laning phase is the only questionable part, the first, you know, 4 or 5 minutes. But after that, he's going to have no pressure at all. Tiny can never 100-0 him, and Jug's only accounted during the laning phase. So very much, it is a strong Timber game if he's not instantly shut down in the first 3-4 minutes. But yeah, realistically, as long... Oh, I'm still standing. Whoops.
You're still standing, ruining the illusion, T.
Hello.
We're a dead sitting
No,
pal.
I'm now standing, folk. Oh, I'll sit down. But yeah, realistically, it does give Level Up someone to play around. Funnick was so joyous with the pick because he realizes that he should never die after minute 5, and that alone will give, you know, the jungle efficiency to decide to Level Up and Yeah, I prefer level up's draft a little bit more just because of Timber.
Now that we've seen the full draft, though, we said it earlier that we want to see from Hippomaniacs a draft where they set themselves up in the lanes a little bit better than the first game. Did they at least do that? Even though you might like level up's draft a little bit better, did they at least set themselves up in a way that they are going to come out of the lanes without too much of a deficit?
I mean, traditionally, you know, having the tiny up against the puck is something that works out pretty well. Like he said, you know, the Jug is pretty good against the Timbersaw for the first couple levels in lane. So yeah, I would say that they look a little bit better, but I am still concerned though about Tipek on the Slardar going up against the double range. It's going to be really hard for him to get much stuff done.
Yeah, it's going to be the whole idea of when Timbersaw gets to his position of being alone and he can play confidently, what happens? What's the rotations? Like, is Jug going to TP to the top lane, pair with the Slardar, try and get a quick kill on Gyrocopter to take that tower when Timber takes your tower? And it's like the first 5-6 minutes of this game, it isn't a concern for me for Hippomaniacs. Unless they make their own misplays, it should be pretty even. It's the idea of how do they unlock the map after that? How do they start moving around the map? Because one bad TP, suddenly Timbersaws, you try killing him once and you die 2-3 heroes to a puck rotation on top. That's when it gets difficult. So yeah, a okay start to the game. Simply, you need to answer the checkbox. How do you kill Timber in the early game? Do you ignore him? Do you just have better efficiency? And do not die to early puck rotations. If that's what happens, then you're going to have this snowball effect of Gyro farm in jungle, puck getting free pickoffs, bounty killing your couriers, Timber going untouched. And that's kind of the recipe for disaster that Hippomaniacs need to kind of veer away from.
I think one thing that really worries me too, taking a look at this draft, is like we didn't talk about the vision game. And the vision game coming out from Level Up is exceptionally strong, right? Because you've got DNZ who's going to be doing a lot of scouting. He's going to be able to, you know, just give them all this information so that they can get the initiation that they want. So that, you know, you've got DNZ in position, you follow up with the puck, you drop down everything, you know, with the call down and just start dumping out this damage. I think that's something that's scary. And, you know, usually you're concerned about the Snapfire too on the backside. You want to make sure that she can get these channeled spells off. And you have kind of a solution for that coming out from Level Up.
I agree, Moxie.
Where did you go?
I went to get a drink.
Oh.
Because I was thirsty.
Always stay hydrated. This is very, very important.
You sound so far away, though.
He did sound
right?
very far away. It's like your microphone also moved.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Now I'm back.
Yeah.
As the creeps collide, I return.
It's like he was whispering or something. All right, so
I kind of was.
We got the Tiny versus Puck. I feel like Mambo's guys were cut out for him again. It's a little tricky lane.
I hope you didn't hear that. I didn't mute myself.
Did we hear that? I don't know if we heard that.
It was a crisp opening of a slightly sparkling citrus water.
This is I'm sorry, T. You might lose some fans now, but this is a man that really likes his sparkly water.
I literally played in a national UK competition under the banner Sparkling Water.
Really?
Yes.
Did you get sponsored?
No. Unfortunately, the TO stopped the tournament.
Yeah, not that popular in the UK in general,
it really
right?
isn't. That's where it's not.
that's where you went wrong.
Yeah, no, exactly. Could have, still water.
Should have got yourself some kind of flat beer or something.
My nieces like to call it spicy water.
Spicy?
Spicy water. Yeah.
Angry water.
Bubbly
I've heard
water.
that one.
Spicy water.
Yeah, you can't have too many bubbles though. Like it needs to be a delicate bubble. It can't be over bubbly.
Delicate bubble.
You mean? Oh god. Oh no.
Are you going to hit me a technical term that I'm not going to know?
There is a technical term for that.
Yeah, like
Marie something.
Yeah, like so if you have like super bubbly, that's like when your belly goes, ooh. You want it to be slightly less bubbly where you go, But again, it's the bubbly waters is like the Marmite of the world. You either love it or you hate it. Puck is crushing mid right now. 11-2.
Can't do that.
You know, we were hoping that this lane would go a little bit better here for Mumbos this time around. And Sandy was taking so much damage earlier from DNZ. He was getting chased pretty heavily. They have to be very careful with their couriers as well. Like we said, DNZ, he's the courier assassin. Oh, and as I say that, there goes all of that regen for Sandy that he desperately needed in that top lane. So, you know, hide your couriers, friends, because oh no, oh dear.
It's been held at the tower this time.
Yeah, he's chilling. He's chilling. He's saying, okay, I don't know where DNZ is, but I'm sure once he starts poking Sandy over here, they're gonna feel more comfortable with moving that courier forward, right?
But that's the bait, right? Where DNZ, he just clicks him once, then the courier's probably gonna start moving in a second once the engagement ends. He's like, all right, he's out here. Or is he going to be very disciplined and not moving at all? It's on the move, and now the ward's going to see it.
Oh, baby. Oh, he's coming for it. Oh, Lord, he's coming.
Yep, baited.
Oh, he did. Oh, one more hit.
Yep.
There it is.
Got
Yep,
him.
baited.
And that's the boots. That's an oof.
Are we counting?
Are we counting? That's two. That's two so far. Yeah, they got Sandy Courier, and now they got Curries.
Uh-oh. Mambo's in some trouble. You know
That's
what?
all right.
We know that Mambo's is at the moment getting absolutely demolished by Noob's Puck, but isn't the mid lane now a little bit more forgiving? That's what everybody's saying. So shouldn't this Tiny still have a decent time catching up? Never mind.
You cursed him, Sheaves. You cursed him. I mean, the toss back. Mamos is still alive, but the problem is he needs that regen.
Oh, the boots!
Oh, DNZ!
DNZ's gotta get it!
Do
Oh, he
it.
doesn't see it.
Yeah,
He's
he's got to get on the way
He's
back.
got to get it on the way back.
That was a bit anticlimactic, I won't lie.
That's why I gave the boops.
Yeah, I thought it was going to be like a big boop, not a little boop.
No.
You went 2 little boop, not one big boop. But yeah.
That's
I
like
mean, he's
the
still
meat
level
merc
1.
sound.
Okay, it's a beep and a boop.
It's a meat merc.
Oh, and Funny gets the first blood. And yeah, this is the whole idea of the whole Jug v Timbersaw thing is when you have a support that also has kill threat, then you can kill Timber. That never occurred in the lane. DNZ did a good job at just kind of securing that lane. And now the result of this is you have Venge, you have Bounty Hunter moving together. Mambos on the Tiny, he is meant to do okay against Puck. But the early CS went the way of Puck. So now you have a difficult mid and an active duo on the side of level up. Hippomaniacs, none of the lanes are really going their way. Slardar is going to be the key to kind of the comeback because he's actually doing all right with 21 and 4.
DNZ's hunting again, guys. There's a little bear courier. He's got his little hockey stick. Oh, okay.
Yeah, he's going for the big one. There
Going
we go. He's
for the donkey.
Yep.
Yeah. Here
Old
comes, here comes. No.
faithful. Oh, no, it's going to be fine because in the bottom lane, they're going to try to make a play over here on the RDO, and they will be able to take down the gyrocopter.
This is nice. This is good stuff from Hippomaniacs. They've
Necessary.
identified they can't win any other lane realistically, so applying pressure to the gyro while DNZ is off on his little courier trips is key.
I don't know if they have quite enough damage here. He's going to try and get a couple
Self-cancelled.
clicks off. Juking around the corner here. Puts out another crush. He's trapped up with his own creeps. Oh,
He's
this
got
is
a
going to be a
quelling
dead to peg. One more hit. No, he can't. Oh, there it is.
At least he dies to the neutrals though. A split kill. But yeah, no quelling blade on the off lane, therefore he couldn't make some jukes and some gyres. He just dies eventually to the massive creeps.
More pressure being placed over here on Saint. He just cannot escape DNZ.
Already a medallion. Whew. They are farmed.
The R&D as the top lane. Curry is being dove here by Funnick, and he's just giving him the right clicks here, T. Timber Chain comes through to Peck, making his own rotation, hoping that he can possibly put some pressure down over here on the Funnick, but it's so difficult. He's a Timbersaw. He's got his reactive armor, 3 points in it. I don't think they're going to be able to kill him. They need another person there. So in the bottom lane, the pressure is on. Muff is going to get chased down here. DNZ gets the hit off. LeBron will be the one to take it, but DNZ will fall. He went a bit too far underneath the tower, as Tepek is just being toyed with here by Funnick.
The lane swap is seemingly complete, so that means that we got a Juggernaut farming bottom. Oh, is it actually going to be killed?
He's just building up these reactor stacks. They eventually get him.
Yeah, nice.
Very cool.
Soul Ring.
Killer of
He got very
Nice
low
dodge
there,
by
trying to
Curry.
get the...
Oh, and the cookie.
This is not
no
looking
spin
great.
now, you just died.
Curry, you went too far. You got too greedy. And down goes the Jug. And now Sandy, he was trying to help out, is forced back.
He started off by killing his Jug, then he tried helping. Yeah, very unfortunate stuff there.
That's a minus armor also being quite painful.
Yeah, just to correct myself, there wasn't a medallion in the lane. That is just obviously a little shredder.
Like, watch.
He soul rings right before.
He soul rings. Yeah, it's because he soul ringed there.
He tried to get the old timber chain off, didn't he?
Yeah, he got a little greedy. I mean, he would have died either way if he didn't try, right? Or should he have tried it after the hit came in? But it was going to be a bash.
The bash is equals dead man.
Yeah,
So
I think he was dead either way. He had to try to see, but no.
I guess.
A rare death from a Timbersaw from a melee hero.
Yeah, very important kill for them to get though.
Look at the way they're hiding these carriers. They're absolutely terrified that DNZ will be able to get another snipe here.
DNZ knows that there's
He's on the move.
He knows that there's something there. Oh, he can't get it though.
Hide, Waldy.
What?
Waldy. Why?
What?
Oh, no, the trees.
Oh, he's not fast enough.
He's all right. He's
the
fine.
key thing here is DNZ has a ward just south of himself. That's what's allowing him to make all these plays because he doesn't need to help any lane realistically. And that's what just gives him the mini game. He gets to play a rare courier slaying mini game. You don't get that often in pubs. But DNZ often sets himself up for this. again, a product of your offlane being independent. Sure, he might die to a solo Slardar, but the kind of the momentum of the game, the pressure of thinking about the bounty is always going to be an issue.
Well, the amount of time that they dedicated here trying to just get rid of Funnick, because Funnick, he dove up to the top lane, right? He got the kill over on Curry, and then Tepek makes his own rotation to try to deal with it. And it wasn't an instant, you know, all of a sudden, bam, I'm here, I'm punishing. I'm here, I'm trying, still hasn't gotten it yet.
We're going to get a montage of career kills.
Looks like
Number 1.
Somebody sing something sad.
Number 2.
Something sad.
The Hippos are going to lose the series when they courage.
I was going to do like something like, you know, like the Titanic song. My courier will go on. I don't know, like something sad, guys. Come on.
Look at him. He's chuckling about himself. He's like, haha, I get to kill 3 of them. What was it? Did he kill the tiny one? He did, right?
He's gotten quite a few.
Yeah, he's got. I was distracted by the amazing singing.
I feel like we should be able to come up with better sad songs.
Yeah, it's the sound of silence, guys. Oh, there's another courier. That was Tepek's. Oh, Tepek does get the crash off, but there's just too many heroes here. He's going to get burst down, and LeBron gets the kill.
I think
bridge over troubled water.
Yeah,
Very sad.
Yeah, fundamentally, the
but
biggest...
that's helpful, because you'll be the bridge over troubled water. There's nobody being that bridge for these couriers, man. They just dead.
And now Ardio's joined in the mix as well.
Oh, it gets the regen rune, though. Some more time. It's going to get canceled
I think the main reason why this Bounty Hunter Curry killing works so well is simply because the lanes are so active. You need to keep your supports to enable the cause there. If they ever start trying to spend time dewarding these aggressive vision, like pre-10 minutes, you don't want to be leaving your lane and like not having presence on the map. And that's where Bounty Hunter, he naturally thrives. Yeah, it's just props to level up and the way that they draft around this Bounty Hunter to ensure that he can play so off-map and his team isn't instantly pressured. But they also have a pressure to ensure that Hippomaniacs can't mirror that off-map.
Did you just see that? Funnick just burst through the trees like the Kool-Aid man down there. Just imagine, oh yeah, just punching through the trees. Yeah. Surprise! Funnick's here now. Whew.
Yeah, and this is where Timbersaw will happily sit up in this bottom area of the map. He will keep surprising his enemy from his existence. And they just can't zone him out. The only way they kill him right now is from Snapfire being 6 with an amp from Slardar and a spin, and then potentially stopping his Timber Chain away to ensure all that damage is cleanly connected. But I've just described, 3-4 heroes all layering spells, which will take about 20-30 seconds. So the efficiency of zoning the Timbersaw right now, it just isn't, value for Hippo to make that move.
Well, I mean, the nice thing about all this, right, is that you do have this Timbersaw. So while he's putting the pressure on the map, you're making stacks, baby. You're making sure that RDO has things to hit and a multitude of them. Plus, he's got a Vengeful Spirit over here. So LeBron's going to be lowering the armor on them, and he's going to get so farmed super fast.
Yeah, I guess the saving grace, though, for Hippomaniacs is that Juggernaut is the counter to Gyrocopter. Gyro doesn't really deal with the damage that Juggernaut brings unless you can quickly get the Butterfly. The Butterfly mitigates the Omni Slash. You can go BKB, but realistically, that's not what's killing you, right? You're dying to the Slardar ramp plus the Omni Slash. So yeah, that's why Juggernaut and Gyrocopter, it's always Juggernaut favored. And also, when you get Satanic, Juggernaut should have Skadi. So yeah, there's a lot of ways Juggernaut can play this matchup.
Toss up here, right back over toward the puck. Mumbo's still alive, still looking. Orbing forward, the jump forward here from Tepek. They're hoping, good swap coming out though, but they turn back around, they get the kill on DNZ. And it's not looking super great now for LeBron, who did the swap in. So, puck coming forward, they do find the kill over onto Saini, and now Tepek running for his life, but the Chakram is out, they just bonk him right on the head. Funnick gets himself another kill.
Yeah, Level Up does a really good job at ensuring that all heroes are active. Like, you're not seeing them make this play whilst Gyro's farming stacks, forcing it to be a 4v5.
But you do see Jug, Curry's getting some time to go hit these creeps over in the jungle. He hasn't been as lucky. His supports have been very preoccupied. They haven't managed to go and make stacks for him, but this is giving him a little bit of time. Oh, God, the amount of damage coming out from Funnick. Avalanche comes out. Teleports are coming in as well. Yeah. Muff opening up with the Fade Bolt. Curry joining in the fight now. I'm not sure if this is necessarily the right play, but Tepek also here. They do want to fight. The spin coming out from Curry now immediately, and they're focusing down over here onto Funnick, which is a little bit scary as they follow up with a good swap, and they just blow up Curry almost instantly. My God, now Tepek on the run. He's tracked up by the Bounty Hunter.
You can see they're bringing in the Tiny. He wants to try to make something happen here. Sputnik going right back in this yo-yo of death. Noob finding the kill. Sputnik chasing over here. The snap, though, over on the Snapfire, saying he will fall. DNZ is just throwing out tracks left and right. They toss him underneath the tower, though. Perhaps he's going a bit too far, but he does have the puck nearby, so they'll be able to just follow up immediately with the raiding with the tilts from the Timbersaw. They are just obliterating the hippos.
It's getting a little out of control.
And the worst thing here, look at that gold change. Because a bounty on the 2.4k swing at like a 14-minute fight.
That's mad.
No, 12-minute fight, sorry.
Still mad.
The hippos are looking like
disgusting.
an endangered species right now, guys. It's somebody call PETA.
We tried doing like the saving grace analysis there, which was like, luckily Jug's farm in the top lane. Luckily they got a little bit of something, but he TPs into mid. He uses that spin to stop the rocket, but he commits. And when he commits into a fight, suddenly you're playing into Avenge, a gyro, lots of magic damage, lots of burst, and you've got to respect that swap. We don't see Venge often. Like I said, in upper division play, we've only seen one Venge across all regions in SEA. And you forget the little old swap, because he swaps on in, thinking he's fine with spin, and dies in like 2 seconds.
Should he have just stayed farming?
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, just farming, playing.
I felt
his
like that
recovery.
was a misplay here.
Yep, very much so. And I think that is unfortunately I guess the disparity where teams think nowadays Dota is all about presence in fights. When laning phase breaks down, you have to bring numbers and win the fight. And that's kind of what Hippomaniacs are trying to do. And I respect their hustle, trying to get every hero into the fight and do it. But it's just the cleanliness of entry, you know. Level up, they're playing around the vision of Bounty Hunter, the swap initiation of Vengeful Spirit, the coil of puck. But for Hippomaniacs, that doesn't really happen in their draft. They need a little bit more time and items to make these plays. A Blink Dagger on Tiny, a Blink Dagger on Slardar, items on Juggernaut, be it a Manta or anything. And yeah, they're trying to play with the style that Level Up's bringing, but their heroes do not allow it. I guess the easiest way to describe it, Level Up is all they need are levels. And then Hippomaniacs, they need
That's the second time the Snapfire has snapped the coil and died because of it.
He tried to time it properly.
He
gave it his best. He just missed the timing, but he can't sit around waiting until they kill him either, so I guess he thought he was running out of time.
This is just easily just rolling out of control, though.
Oh, yeah.
Let's swap back over onto Mambos. They have all the damage in the world that they possibly could need to take down a Tiny.
And that's it there. I was about to say the Veil of Discord. Thanks for pointing it out. That is beautiful, beautiful stuff. All the early damage is from this magic burst. So DNZ goes for the urn to stay on map, to have the heal, goes for the Veil, and it's just activating everyone else. Puck, as well, his itemization, he's not going for any blinks or anything. Kaya Sanj, he's a little bit tankier. It's everyone is itemizing for the fight right now. In game 1, game 2 Level Up, they buy active items, 1 each, they group up and they go. It is very ruthless the way that they're playing right now, especially in the lower division.
I mean, this is a team that has aspirations to not be in lower division, right? This is a team that's very much has their hopes set on higher goals on the horizon. Obviously, if they win here and if they win a couple more series, they will make it to upper division. But I think that this team is also having their hopes set on some qualifiers that will take place at some point for the TI, because I mean, they're looking good. They're at boot camp. This is a team that is taking all the steps that you can in the position that they're in.
I think the saddest thing so far for Level Up in the season is they had to play Viking first.
Yes.
Yeah.
And I think entering, we could have maybe expected Level Up to be maybe a lower seed. But the way that they've been playing since that Viking series has been so much better. They look so, so clean. And I feel like if they played Viking at the tail end of this season, it would have been, you know, it already was a close series, Viking taking it 2-1, but I really wish we had this series again at the very end, just to really test the true improvements, because
Guys, there's
Viking
like
is the
a whole
gatekeeper.
team fight that was going on during all of that.
Yeah, they're just like, they're
I mean, is
flooding
this
over
a
the
team
map.
fight or is this a slaughter, Moxie?
I mean, we're adding context
Why
to the
not
1-by-1.
Well, team fight implies that both teams are fighting.
Yeah,
They were trying to fight, to be fair. We saw the Snapfire putting out the kisses and whatnot.
I think we're doing a really nice job of just setting the scene for Level Up and their continuation of their game so far. And then maybe when Hippomaniacs have that once per game comeback fight, that's when it all turns around. The energy swings.
I still want to give them the credit for, you know, trying and whatnot.
Credit for trying.
You know?
Absolutely. And I mean, I hope that they're still able to make a good stand at some point in the game, but it's not that time yet. They need probably another 15 minutes before they even can try.
Yeah, the key thing
maybe 12 or 10 or something.
Level Up have played the game very ruthless. Not many teams, especially in this division, will be able to deal with the pace that Level Up is setting.
True,
And
true.
Hippomaniacs, it's like we mentioned earlier when Curry TP'd into mid. That wasn't the TP required,
No.
but now he's adjusted. He's not entering the fights, and I guess that's the saving grace of Hypomaniacs is they have identified after that bad fight, okay, we can't fight them anymore. Of course, they can feel that net worth disparity just from checking the items, and they are splitting the map up. And this is the correct way to go against it, like, to go about it, sorry. Again, a massive uphill climb if Hypomaniacs are to win this game.
It's going to look a little bit tougher here, too, because they are just walking into the Roche pit, and it doesn't seem like the Hippos are going to be able to get over there in time because they have all that negative armor coming out here. They are making the way, though. Do you have the smoke up? They're going to go and join them over here on the river. Immediately walking out of the pit. The jump forward here from Tepec. Hopefully going to be able to go and blow up Insane. He falls. LeBron over on the back lines, though. Buyback coming out now from LeBron. The stun comes out over here onto the Rubik. Muff will fall. Mambos with that double damage.
Hypomaniacs heavily committing to this fight right now.
They want this. Oh no, the Snapfire just gets blown up. I don't know. I think you just gotta back up. Oh, the swap, but the blink? No, they still have the vision. They have the track. They're just gonna chase after Tepec, and he's pretty fast. Visca's Blink Dagger on cooldown. Gonna turn around. He gets one of the bashes off. Chakram coming through though. Funnick just rolling on through like a yo-yo of death, and DNZ will get the kill. A little bit of a fight going on over here on the back lines, but Hippos are scrambling.
Yeah, they're just trying to make a Roshan contest without the vision.
The Mambos
They're
trying to make a play. Can they get RDO? They got the. They actually are able to take down the gyrocopter over the back lines. Muffy just came back alive, and he's already being hunted and chased down over here. Is going to fall to noob as now Mambos is on the run. Chakram coming out. He is just getting pincered upon. He goes for the avalanche toss. He just wants to get the spells off, but he can't do it.
They killed the gyrocopter.
They killed the gyrocopter. I mean.
Oh, how much gold this time? Okay. 800. Juggernaut's a big winner from this fight, though. He does get 542 gold as he is able to take down the big old gyrocopter.
There's still some hope. They just gotta hope that Level Up also makes some mistakes that they then are able to capitalize on.
Another Chakram tossed out by Funnick. Tepec is looking for this opening. They don't have the vision over here on DNC. Look how fast he turns back around after he gets tracked. Just immediately says, absolutely not. They realize that there's wards up over here. Sandy makes his way over. He's going to try to go for this D ward. They have to be careful, though, because Funnick making his way over into this area. Sandy with the cookie hop. He just does not want... He's died so many times in the last couple minutes, and it's going to be another death that gets added onto that tally.
Another track kill.
You play against Level Up. You take the Snapfire from them, and I think this is a clear demonstration of why Puck is an amazing counter to the hero. Because every single fight we've seen in the last like 3 to 4 minutes, Puck has done a great job of just stopping Snapfire from getting any of her damage in.
Ooh, can they make something happen? Can they get the kill on Funnick? He's got that Lotus Orb, though.
Small Timber Chain, though. A Widow one.
Follow up the Dream Coil over onto 3 as it snaps immediately over onto Muff. The Chakram comes through. Curry will fall. Mambos is sitting very, very low himself, but it doesn't matter because Funnick will find the kill.
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
19k net worth lead at about 19 minutes. I don't know, guys.
It's a rough one.
Dire's middle tower has fallen.
Glimmer Cape picked up for the Bounty Hunter. Okay. A little bit of save, I guess, perhaps, to, you know, help out. A little bit of magic.
Yeah, if he goes for the shard after that, he's going to be pretty hard to kill with the damage reduction.
Sandy can't even walk outside of the base. Look at this
yeah.
damage. I'm surprised that they didn't just dive him for that, honestly.
And I guess that's the
I don't think he ticks down far enough, right?
No, yeah, he's fine. It's the conditioning from Level Up there where they're going aggressive, but they're not going like OG aggressive, which is diving tier 3. Exactly, yeah. And I think the main difference from Season 1 to Season 2 is Level Up, Tempo in Season 1. Just the idea, when they went aggressive, they didn't respect towers. They just continued making those plays. But here, they go for a level play, stop Snapfire from entering any fight, but they're already doing Roshan. So it's like a quick fight, retreat, take another objective. And we've seen that already where like they were killing in top lane in laning phase, whilst pressuring mid, but not enough where they could get punished with like a disparity of numbers. So yeah, I really like the way that Level Up have just utilized their lead and really kind of got the most out of it. And rarely have they been picked off. The only one time was Gyrocopter dying, but the rest of Hypomaniacs did die as a result of that big kill onto the Gyrocopter.
Dream Coil jumping immediately over onto the Rubik. Muff will fall.
Yeah, too many trees in the base now. Timbersaw
But
loves
we're
going high
trying to solve climate change, Teak. Is it really? You gotta have trees.
We planted some more trees.
More trees.
More oxygen, more fresh air.
It's better for the environment.
Yeah. Better. No, well, unless Timbersaw cuts them all down.
Exactly.
That is a problem. He is
Remove
definitely an
him from the
eco-terrorist.
game,
That's the
thank
problem.
you.
Yep.
Funnick the eco-terrorist. Curry's trying to just do anything here. He realizes that they really can't stand toe-to-toe, so he's just putting some pressure down on the tier 2 in the bottom lane. This is looking a little impossible right now, but you know, Hippos, they're not giving up.
Nope.
Again, that is one thing that we do admire about them.
Yep. They have resilience, testament to them, and they're even running out of their base after losing the racks. They're like, well, we can maybe look for a pickoff, but level up, they're not TPing away. They're not being greedy here. They're always playing as 5. They take away mid, straight away moving to top. There's no item they need to wait for. They have Lotus Orb on Timbersaw. They've got just the level 12 Venge for the swap. Gyrocopter's very happy. They have double Kaya Sanj, both one on Puck, one on Timber. Like, they are so tanky for the moment.
Curry is going to run very forward here. Immediately, the swap comes out after the spin. They're looking, follow up with the call down. Mortimer Kiss is getting tossed out, though. Tepek, though, will fall. As that's going to be the Aegis popped over here. Mambo's crawling back over here to the base. Curry also just doesn't want to get caught over here, but it's going to be Mambos who goes down. Puck not quite finding that kill just yet. There's at the Waning Rift. Muff is still nearby. But Funnick is just large and charged. They planted even more trees into the base.
Yeah, there's not really much that Hypomaniacs can do.
No.
Yeah.
Sad.
And I think, yeah, Noob's got another kill as well on the back side of that fight.
Well, maybe they could take down Noob.
Okay.
All right. I think Curry is very dead for this, but at least he got the kill. You know, they
got the GG.
I respect that so much.
You know what? They got what they came for. They wanted to kill Noob, and they got him.
Beautiful. Like, yeah, you get the Omni Slash onto the puck, you tip him, and you leave. You're like, you can't make a better play than us. We made the best play. They made the final best play, and they are very, very
those
happy.
are they're dancing. Funnick was having the time of his life. He was dancing all over in that game.
In the draft too.
He was.
Yeah.
I mean, he was very
game.
happy to be able to get that last big Timbersaw. And I mean, it wasn't just him either. It was the whole team just outplaying Hypomaniacs in the lanes. I mean, a little bit of glimmers of hope maybe again, but it's just glimmers. We need more than glimmers. We need to see proper showing of Hypomaniacs, and we did not see it today. And unfortunately, they will remain with a 0 at the start of their score. Very sad. 0-4 now.
Yeah, I guess the saving grace for Hippos is that they haven't played the weaker teams of the group yet. They are still to play team board, and they're still to play a very hot and cold into the breach. So potentially, if they are able to kind of string some strategies together, get some rhythm going, they can easily win those 2 series and maybe just sneak out. But yeah, right now, the backs against the wall, yet to look that impressive. But level up, they are looking clean, crisp, and ruthless.
They really do, and we're going to talk more about that. We're going to talk to one of the winners.
After the break, after the break, after the break.
My name is Jordan Gilbert, aka Nothing.
Hi, my name is Sue Lee. My handle is Snix. I think it's important for these initiatives to happen. Empathy really, really goes a long way, and it always means so much to us, and I think that's where initiatives like this really help.
I encourage everyone in the community, anytime they see bullying, anytime they see someone getting called names, I encourage you to step up and say something.
Good luck, have fun.
Good luck, have fun.
Start your esports career now at play.eslgaming.com.
First game, nope. The whole series goes the way of Level Up. They take here a 2-0 over Hippomaniacs.
Level Up won the game. They scrim with Team Brame. They're going to uppers if they win a few more games.
6 more games?
Yeah. We planned that out. I was the hype man.
He was actually dancing the whole time.
He was.
Well, that's the beauty of the highlights because they didn't get to see my moves.
But you were the highlight. No.
No, stop
I mean, this was an absolute dominant showing from Level Up. They take the series, and I know that they were coming in as the favorite, and it is good to see that they deliver, right? We expected a certain type and level of play from them, and they did exactly that. They didn't play around. They took it seriously. They didn't fountain dive, which they could have, or went too deep in some certain situations, but they were just very strong.
It was clean Dota. It was definitely clean Dota. We saw, I think Funnick did a really great job in both of the games. We saw his Timbersaw absolutely dominate. We saw him do a great job with his Tidehunter in the first game too. He got some really nice ravages off, and they played cohesively as a unit, whereas Hippos, they struggle about that a bit still.
Yeah, for sure.
Oh my goodness.
Interview time. Interview time. We are able to talk to none other than Noob. Hello, Noob.
Hello, guys.
Are you okay with us calling you Noob, or should it be No Lob?
No.
Or
You can call me Noob.
Noob is fine. Okay.
Yep.
I could go on a little bit No Ob. There's a couple of different variations. Noob, I have to ask you first. I'm gonna ask this every time you guys win a series. What was the smoothie of the day?
What smoothie? It's something green.
Something green. Okay. Very healthy. Very healthy. I'm curious, something that we talked about on the panel earlier a little bit is that we saw your first series was against Viking, right? You won the first game, but you lost the series. We feel that since then, you guys have grown quite a bit. Do you feel that too? And would you have rather faced Viking at the end of the season?
Yes, for sure. We're growing, but versus Vikings, we didn't have. It was new meta. We didn't have drafts, and we did the same thing, like 3 games. It was hard. If we faced them later, it would have been better.
You think you would have won for sure?
Not for sure, but yes, I think.
Very humble.
Well, speaking of flavors of the day, last season, the flavor for you was Lina, right? You played Lina in a lot of games. I remember asking, why do you keep picking this hero? It doesn't seem like it's in the meta. And you're like, well, it's just a good hero. I'm good with her. And so this time, we are seeing a lot of Snapfire coming out. But for most teams, it's not a Snapfire mid. You guys place a lot of value on this. Why is Snapfire such a good feeling for you guys in the mid lane?
It's farming, it's scaling, and it's helping a lot on side lanes early on. It's really good hero. That's it. I don't know. It's not losing any lane.
Is it your favorite mid laner at the moment, or who is your favorite mid laner to play at the moment?
It's always for me Void Spirit and Lina.
Okay.
Favorite.
Okay.
Hi, Noob. How you doing?
Wait. I'm really good, bro. How are you?
I'm doing well, mate. I'm doing well.
I got a friend, man. Look.
Oh, look at that.
It's a rhino.
It's a rhino. Oh, put it in camera, mate. We need to see it. There it is.
Actually, it's a rhino.
Nice. I like it.
Beautiful stuff.
It would have been funny if it was a hippo.
It would have been a traitor on the inside.
Sorry.
Okay. What was my question? Yeah. You're at the same boot camp place as Brame. How much of their energy and their kind of vibes are you kind of using to kind of motivate your own team? Because they're a very loud team. Is that helping you kind of also become a bigger team?
I mean, I just got here 2 days ago, so it's not helping me much, but yes.
How about the other lads? Do you think that it's helping them, just having that kind of camaraderie?
For sure. And they have some discussions as well. It's really good. It's helping both teams, I think.
Okay, and then random question, Noob. Other than, Level Up, who might have been your favorite team to play on, potentially?
It's, my boy GH, Nigma.
Okay, I was hoping for a different answer, but it's fine. Don't worry, Noob. You did great. You're an amazing player.
What were you hoping for?
I was hoping you'd say There we go. I thought he'd say my boy Noob and the UK team, Sparkling Water. That's what I was hoping he'd say. But it's fine. You put me in the bin and said GH. Very respectable, though. Very respectable.
Yeah, I don't blame him either.
We are actually going to play with GH in the UK tournament. Fun fact. But then the tournament decided to fully ban move the entire schedule, so we didn't have to play with it.
That's unfortunate.
Unfortunate for sparkling water. Yay!
The gym's paying off on your guys in the back.
Healthy lifestyle. Look at them. Look at those guys.
Yeah.
Noob, when are you going to get the muscles? How long?
Give me a few weeks.
Few weeks. Wow.
You got this.
I mean, that you're falling into the rhythm that they've already been doing all the time, right? With the smoothies and the gym and everything.
It's really good.
Yeah,
Nice.
but, I mean, it sounds very nice. I have one more question. It was about the game that you just played, because we have not really seen Vengeful Spirit all that much, and I was very curious as to your thought process and the team's thought process behind that pick.
We're picking it, so if they pick Void, we have save inside Chrono. That's it, mostly.
Okay.
Fair. Nice.
Yeah.
Solid answer.
Very solid answer. I love it. Noob, we're going to let you get back to your team and enjoy the victory. Looking forward to seeing you play again. And,
Thank you, guys.
Looking forward to talking to you
Bye.
again in the future.
Bye-bye.
Thank you. Bye.
Later, Noob. Still feel a little weird calling people Noob.
Yeah, it sounds like very like Sheever. My goodness, they just won the series.
What a noob.
No, it's smart though. He's got a whole brand where everyone already uses it, right? So
Yeah,
if he becomes
true.
the player that personifies that
Noob.
word, then it's great.
He's taking it back, you know?
Yeah.
He is.
I
He
rate
is.
it. Good name.
And he is, he's definitely not the noob on the team. I mean, I don't think the team has a noob. They are playing great, and I love to see them do great. We are also seeing them on the rankings doing quite great. The standings show them second at the moment. They are right below Viking. And yeah, that's the only team that they lost to so far. So they're doing very well for themselves, and they have not yet faced Team Bald either. So was that a bit of a flame? I feel like that's going to be a series that they win regardless, but I don't know.
I mean, you
'Cause
look at the
Bald has
stats.
been on a little bit of the up.
You look at the stats, you look at the standings. Right now, they're
Yeah.
sitting lower. So, you know, I think that's a fair thing to say.
You also have to remember that teams are at boot camp right now. Level Up.
Yeah.
They're the only team I believe in this entire lower division that is actually at a boot camp. Everyone else is an online team with varying commitments.
True.
Some are full-time, so Viking, of course, is like 110% full-time pro compared to the Bald that are streamers and Hippos that are holding down full-time jobs. So yeah, Level Up is kind of at an advantage just for the kind of the ethics and the amount of effort they can all put in at the equal level.
You know what? I mean, there's obviously a fight going on for who gets top two, but there's a bigger fight as who's going to be bottom two, I think. And Hippomaniacs, I know, not looking too hot, but there's two teams that want to avoid being in that 7th and 8th. First of all, we don't know for sure if you can play in the TI qualifiers if you're 7th and 8th. We're assuming you can,
assume
but
not,
we
yeah.
don't really know, and maybe
There's
you're
no
going to be put at a disadvantage, so we don't really know. But what we do know is that there is no prize money for 7th and 8th, and it would be very unfortunate for a team to play 6 weeks and not get a a reward, a financial reward. It would be nice to get some money. So you got to be 6th at least. So Into the Breach and Bald are both like on the cusp. And guess what? What do you want to say?
Nothing. I was going, but. But
I thought,
No,
I want to say something.
No, I was ready to be a
His
hype
eager
man.
little face over
I was
there.
ready to be your hype man. You were
All
going to say,
right,
but.
be my hype man. Because tomorrow, we can take a look at the schedule, because tomorrow, first series of the day, guess what series we have?
Into the Breach versus Ball!
Into the Breach versus Ball! Indeed, that's the first one right there. And it should be the deciding series in terms of which of these teams is safe for the moment from being 7th or 8th. And then after that, we're going to move on to some upper division series. We're going to have OG versus Tundra. We're going to have Alliance versus Brame. That's all happening tomorrow. And we're starting, of course, a bit earlier than today. I think we're live at 2:30 p.m. CEST, so make sure to check that out. Make sure to tune in. And yeah, that was it for today. It's only one best of 3 series on the Monday with my lovely panel here with Tia Moxie, and we hope that you have had a great time despite the series being a little one-sided towards a Level Up. But with all that being said, there's going to be more Dota for the week because the 4th week has just begun. So come back tomorrow for more Dream League Season 15 powered by Intel.
My name is Jordan Gilbert, aka Nothing.
Hi, my name is Sue Lee. My handle is Snix. I think it's important for these initiatives to happen. Empathy really, really goes a long way, and it always means so much to us, and I think that's where initiatives like this really help.
I encourage everyone in the community, anytime they see bullying, anytime they see someone getting called names, I encourage you to step up and say something.
Good luck, have fun.
Good luck, have fun.
Start your esports career now at play.eslgaming.com.
Backing up, say goodbye, and take a chance at a better life. Memories left behind. Closer now, almost tasted. Hand in hand, we can make it. Oh, we risk it all just to survive. Try to build a wall, but we break free. Oh, wow. Shatter all the glass on the ceiling. It's how we survive. Try to build a wall, but we break free. Oh, wow. Shatter all the glass on the ceiling. It's how we survive. It's how we survive. Moving on underground, but our words don't make a sound. Take a shot in the dark. Standing on the border like a bullseye. Are we all the same in God's eyes?
Go team.
This is not a game, it's